Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lotus Fire Show. My name is Pyrus Metaverse, and we're live today with Monster Road Trip 3. Okay. Sí, ¿cuál? Hey, Liam, how you doing? Yeah, sorry. You can see that Monster Road Trip is currently very small, and we've had all sorts of freaking issues regarding getting the computer to work today, so that's great. Windows, can I get the resolution to go down a bit? And then back up. It doesn't go any bigger. I kinda hate that. Actually, what if we do full screen now? There we go. And it's not small, it's diminutive. And the good news is we get to keep access to stream elements. I would like to stream elements replace the credit song with a save to stream song. Fantastic Monster Prom, you guys are champs. Yeah, so Ada and I are no strangers to the Monster Prom series. We've played a bit of each. Well, I've almost 100%ed Monster Prom 1. Ada's. 2, yeah. I played some Monster Prom 2. I'm curious, what are the DLCs? You get a Mothman. A Glitch. Juan, the magical talking cat, and I think you're supposed to get Zoe, but not buying that right now. Okay, so with little to no further ado, as soon as I get this back up, we'll see. I don't know how this one's gonna play multiplayer though. It's a little weird. Yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't play like the original 2.
Because there's also
Mothman 100%. Okay, so we got 2 players. What's your road trip style? Play with your friends without anyone ending up with a failure or an MVP ending. No pressure. The Road Tripper, which is the way this game is meant to be played. Or the regular playthrough, I guess.
Yeah.
Including a player performance ranking at the end. Co-op still. Or Prank Master. Add some cutthroat mechanics to decide who's the MVP. Beautiful glitch declines responsibility for broken responsibility. Beautiful glitch being the devs, of course.
See, I feel like it'd be more fun for viewers if we did Prank Master.
But you've never played, and I've never played the multiplayer. So we're gonna start with Road Tripper, I think.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Standard initial resources.
Normal.
Okay. Ah, the road, that mythical beast of asphalt. We once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then, when we were young and unafraid. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off the rails. This was the Prank Masters, after all.
Yeah, those two planning a road trip.
In one timeline, they ended the world just for a prank.
Yeah.
They don't know what prank means, actually, to be, because like they thought a prank was doing a ritual, but like, who you pranking, dude? Like, they're also the only ones who survive. Like, do you want to?
I'm just trying to figure out how to be a camera.
We did rearrange the room a little bit behind the screen here. So, Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Oh,
Frozen at 22.
you know what we forgot to do?
We forgot to change the guy. Oh, no, this is why I thought we were going to be sitting at, like, in a different position. It wasn't just because of the screen, but also because of the keyboard and mouse, because we both need access to it.
I don't know if we both need access. Like, if one person, this is co-op, it's not going to screw you over. I mean, if you really want to.
I know, but, like, to play our 2 roles,
I don't understand what you mean.
we're both a different character, right?
I don't know how it's gonna play. So like,
Okay.
if it's only gonna ask us, okay. So the basic gameplay loop before was, it asks you, you have like 2 or 3 destinations to pick from. Each destination gives you kind of a hint as to what it can give you or take away from you, and then you choose which destination, and then each destination has 3 options, which will like, it shows you how either it's gonna, it shows you what kind of bonuses you get,
Okay.
and then and the goal is to keep your resources above 0, but high enough to get certain endings.
Okay.
It's simpler when you'll see it. But yeah, so like the gameplay loop doesn't really depend on, kind of like in Monster Prom where you're just selecting which room to go to, instead you're selecting out of 3 destinations. There's a little more details to see there, but more randomized, less randomized. It's weird. They described it as a roguelike. So it's not wrong. They're not technically wrong. It fits the roguelite aspect, like conditions. Each of them were by themselves an agent of chaos. But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Well, we get to choose.
Omar, I call Omar.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick pause. We like they pronouns.
Goodbye, comfort zone.
Oh yes, they have voice acting. So
Ooh, Omar.
Amir.
No slowing down,
Sorry, I
no
know the
turning
name
back.
is a different way.
Tune your trip vibes. Desert vibes. Tropical rave. Lo-fi beats. Or surf rock.
I'm kinda-
This is the original
That's
soundtrack.
the original soundtrack. I'm guessing Tropical Wave was 2.
No, it's a rave, so it's like EDM.
Yeah, but like if they have one's music in there, it makes sense if they have 2's.
I think we got one because I purchased it in game or unlocked it in game. Lo-fi beats to chill and travel the world to. Bikini Bottom Radio. Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyway?
Fuck yes.
I'm not saying that. For in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So, there are some mechanics I did not establish or explore in the original time I give it a shot, because there's some stuff that you can do like in downtime that I didn't try, like pick up hitchhikers.
I'm guessing the hitchhiker.
So here's what I meant, right? So you got shopping mall, it tells you you got 2 unknown, and then the middle one would automatically give you, I believe that is stamina. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you automatically, so that option will give you stamina, but you don't know what it could take away or whatever. Like you don't know. You know that every option takes away something and gives you something automatically.
Got it.
And then this one gives you like obvious choice of what you're gonna win, or you're or you're gonna lose money, and then you don't know how much it's gonna be until you click on. So like there's 2 options: either you get a set value away, and then you choose a response that will. Okay, so okay, where do you want to go? I'm going. This is my turn. Hold up.
Yeah, this is your turn.
Okay, so
While you do your turn, I'm gonna run.
go to the gas station.
My body hates
I love looking at the road we leave behind. Okay, but not while you're driving. This gas station looks like it was lifted straight out of a children's storybook. It's called the Patrol. A children's storybook where the fantasy heroes drive cars, I guess, but nonetheless. Despite all the weird and whimsical elements, it looks like this gas station still has all the normal functions. What do you do? Now, Ada's not here for me to explain, but the way that this works is you will lose a resource, which you must guess which one you will lose, depending on the dialogue options. And you'll always get whichever one here, or you will always lose money and choose which resource to win. Now, we have this destination button here, where you can choose kind of where you want to go. We know that the destination by getting, I've played once before, one run, and the way that that works is you get a certain resource. When you fill up a certain resource up to 25, you will at the arrive at the destination, which I know the destination for Magic is Dream Dominions. I don't know any of the other destinations at the moment. And then you get several levels of ending depending on how well you perform during that. So we've already done Magic. I think I'm gonna gun for let's go for Hype. No, you know what? Let's go for Soul. I don't get Soul. Which one's Mind?
Can I get my boy? This one?
Damien?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know who all the hitchhikers are. And you don't win by getting a date necessarily. Like I was explaining to the chat, you win by getting to one of these destinations. So
Sorry, I had to deal with the slip, okay? You're laughing at me for swishing my skirt around trying to get the fabric to move.
Just weren't on stream, huh? So the way that works is you see how it says 25. One of the resources that we reach, as soon as we hit 25 with one of the resources, you will arrive at one of the destinations. And then depending on how much the rest of the resources are, or what certain secret requirements are, you can get a better ending. So what happened the last time I did it, I failed. I got 25 magic, but everything else was like under 10, I think.
Okay.
And they were like, well, they explained to you like you could fail, you could blah blah blah. So and then they gave me the ending where I just got left behind. We arrived there, and they ditched me. Mothman, brother, can I have the oats? Okay. So
I
yes,
think someone wants you to get the Mothman.
I'm not buying anything right now. Mothman is a playable character if you buy it. Maybe they can be a. Their name is Hazel, I think. Her name's Hazel. I'm guessing it's her. Though you can choose the pronouns. So I want to go for. I would like to go for Soul. Let's go here. Yay, shopping! The shelves are filled with all manner of junk. Colorful crystals, rusty keys, newt eyes, pickled tongues, orc porno magazines. Magazines. Meh, you can find all this at your standard flea market. I've seen better troll hordes. Excuse me, have you dared to besmirch the good name of my boss, Gibbleback the Greedy? Cause that's like against store policy.
Sorry, we didn't mean to, but do you guys sell any snacks or anything here? All I found to eat is taxidermy fairy. Too boring.
Depends. What are your feelings on unicorn jerky?
Does it come with barbecue flavor?
I was wondering what you had in those cursed items department. I'm a notorious collector of cool stuff I probably shouldn't mess with. Well, the supply truck doesn't get in from the dungeons until tomorrow, but I can show you our items on the Every Curse Must Go rack.
I think for this game that you can forego your rule.
Nope.
But like the swearing's half the fun.
Nope. There is no foregoing the
It's
rule.
half the
I am
fun.
a father 100% of the time. There's no foregoing the
100%
rule.
of the time.
You have your own set of rules. It's fine. Nope.
But it's
Hey, you're not one to turn down a bargain. You decide to buy. Okay, so we're gonna look for something that gives us. Definitely not that. Children's blood flavored soda. The legendary keychain of Jariaya.
I have a feeling I know who that would be for.
So this actually just gives us a state that it'll give us a stat. So I'm trying to guess which stat each of them corresponds to. Instead of ritual troll lo-fi chants. We're gonna go with the troll lo-fi. What is troll lo-fi exactly? I thought trolls were just people who said mean things online. I didn't know mean people could be musicians. Man's never heard of Axl Rose.
Oh, they have lo-fi for everything now. Chill hop lo-fi, Japanese lo-fi, Naruto lo-fi, two trucks having sex lo-fi.
Hold up. What is that like?
Inevitable trolls would jump on the bandwagon too.
You think trolls would jump on the bandwagon before the trucks did? Troll lo-fi chanting has actually existed for centuries. It's a mystical tradition from the ancient troll pantheon, now available for the low price of 2 money. So I feel like this person is supposed to be a play on either the Grudge or the one that comes out of the ring.
Yeah. I mean, yes, you can call it what you want, but lo-fi is not a modern music genre. Trolls didn't invent
How do you sing lo-fi, by the way? Per company policy, I'm supposed to dispute that. But yeah, it's true. Trolls have always made money stealing stuff from other people. Oh, sorry, stealing stuff from other people.
That's what you said.
No, you didn't hear the difference. I said stuff, but I have to make it obvious I'm supposed to be cussing.
Right.
Stuff.
Also, with lo-fi, typically you don't sing in it, and if you do...
Yeah, I know you don't sing it. Isn't it like, it's more like, it's just like electronic. That's why I'm like, how do you sing lo-fi? It's electronic sounds. That's computer generated, I'm pretty sure. Or it's edited with...
voice that's edited to sound
Exactly, exactly. So how do you do that with lo-fi? You don't.
When you're listening to lo-fi right now.
And they're not singing without computer generation. It used to be Cattle and Jewels and Little Children. Now it's popular music genres. Well, still or not, troll lo-fi sounds like the perfect thing to fall asleep to in the car later. You buy the tape and gain +2 mind.
These wheels are on
My
fire.
No, don't push me. That's bad. There's mushrooms over there. I don't like it.
My turn. Okay, let's see. I don't know what I've been there.
Nothing. This isn't my first rodeo. What about you?
Why? What does that do?
Huh?
What does that do?
I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't even give you like an exchange. Like, so the one I had said, choose, like, try to guess which one you lose, but you get one that says, okay, you don't know the amounts you're gonna win or lose.
Do we share this?
Yeah, we have the whole party shares the yeah.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as one of those hits 0, we are at game over. It's high pipe or something else. Cool, I'll ride a cowboy. Potato land. Rodeos are an exciting celebration of all the best parts of cowboy culture.
Damn you.
Horseback riding, calf tying, steer wrestling, and eating obscene amounts of pulled pork. There are lots of events and expeditions happening today. Which do you want to see? So that last one, if you pass over the thing, it'll tell you, like, each of the 3 options will affect any resource either a bit, somewhat, or a lot. So you don't know which resource, but the one connected to it depends on which option you're gonna select. Everything else gives you hype or takes something mysterious away. So I guess it depends what ending. I was trying to go for Soul. I don't know which, like, destination you want to go for.
I don't know.
Alright. You approach the rodeo announcers and say you want to try riding a bull. Okay, they say, do you want a mechanical bull or an actual bull?
A real bull. Do whatever
Nice
is the most
costumes.
dangerous and right. Oh my god, she looks amazing. And the least sensible.
Unsensibly dangerous, coming right up. Amira, come to the stage. Your friends can watch from the stands.
You know what's funny is this is exactly what I would do as Amira in every single one of the games.
You would die though.
Yeah.
She died. Welcome to the rodeo, everybody. Today we've only got only the roughest, toughest, sweatiest bulls and bull riders, starting with Amira.
Go team!
Go, Amira, go for the win. Say, how do you win at this sport?
Usually a winner is declared when the bull is exhausted or when the rider needs an emergency spinal surgery, whichever comes first.
So if I lose a leg, but I don't need to get my spine. Okay. Now, y'all know the rodeo's a bit different. We don't like exhausting poor animals just for our enjoyment. We like a bull man who can consent to entertaining you fine folks. What did you expect, Ada? So give it up for the king of shattering the dreams and pelvises of bull riders everywhere. I'm gonna give the chat a heads up. Morty is one of the most overtly sexual characters in the series. Morty the Minotaur! What's up, Amira? Ready to ride this bear back into oblivion? I see that look in your eyes. You don't know if you should be terrified or aroused. I call it going horny with fear.
I like my Satan man. Thank
Where's
you.
John? Where's John when you need him?
Right? Oh my god, yeah! Because of my D&D game.
John also always picks Iron Bull in Dragon Quest Age 3. You should be horny afraid. You shouldn't be horny afraid. I'll be a real challenger riding me. It's hard, it's rough, and it takes more fortitude than a Spartan in battle. And that's just the foreplay.
The one that he picks in
Dragon Age 3, Iron Bull.
Yeah, him. He's just the go-to choice.
I don't think so.
He is the best.
I wouldn't know, but you haven't played Inquisition, have you?
Yes, I have. Origin and Inquisition.
Skip 2 like
You
wheels.
got this, Amira. Just establish a safe word like, get me off this fucking ball.
Jesus. You absolutely do not got this, but you can't back down now. You just need the right strategy to come out on top. How do you ride Morty? Are those holes or patches in his pants? They're holes, it's
They're
Morty.
whole. Well, maybe it's too soon to ride Morty. You barely know each other. Maybe you can just get a bunch of points.
So that'll give you like 1 or 2 points of each thing that you're losing and winning.
Set the right mood with suggestion music playing while listening to appropriate radio weather. Then you'll be ready for a wild bow. Brew a performance enhancing.
Jesus.
Brew so Morty can transcend flesh and ride for hours into the deep journey you'll never forget.
It took you an entire summer to try and get it twisted. Oh no. That means gamble.
So it's do I go for the highest thing?
That's what Liam is suggesting, yes.
Fuck it.
The game said no. You lose 1 magic brewing the perfect tantric brew. You offer some to Morty. Interesting. I never tried bull riding while tripping, but I'm flexible to new experiences. I'm also just flexible in general. See what I did there? See? Do you see? You see, all right. You see everything now that the psychedelics have kicked in. You and Morty are connected, mind, body, and soul.
Jesus Christ.
You ride Morty to the edge of consciousness and back. You are unmade and remade. You ride him, you are ridden upon. The self is destroyed. You two are no longer separate. You and Morty are a chimera of pure connection. Your souls are entwined. You two are the universe incarnate. That was the most stimulating ride I've ever had. Thanks for the trip. I'll be in my stable rubbing a few out if you... And hey, Amira, big balls coconuts, am I right?
Yep, big boss coconuts indeed.
Mama like it.
Amira, you broke the all-time bull riding record, and you did it while you were high off your ass. Mad respect.
10 out of 10. Good job, bro. What does big boss coconuts mean? You say nothing, just give a silent smirk. You and Scott may be friends, but after that trip, only you and Morty are big boss coconuts level friends. You lost 2 stamina riding Morty for what felt like eons, but your journey of self-discovery earned you +1 mind and soul. So you lost a total of 3, but you gained a total of 3. 2, actually. +1 hype, so there you go. Also, the crowd loved watching you and Morty run around tripping balls, making you gain +1 hype.
Sure, I'll try for a bit.
Alright, let's try it not push.
Push me out.
No, I kind of don't want to get stuff pushed out of the way because wires happen to exist. Case in point. Oh no, it's USB. Okay, so we got the gift shop. Existence is pain. Lose money, gain money. Do I get soul? No, I lose soul if I go there. Well, at least it won't be hard to find a spot. Let's go there. Soul is this one here. Good is Angel's Bait is. But we're doing good with mind right now. Keep accidentally gaining it.
I'm not really.
Wow, there is nobody here. You've been wandering this village for a bit and haven't met another living soul. What could happen to all the inhabitants? All their stuff is still here. Well, you suppose the first order of business is to
Why is there
wanna
all
get-
these social constructs
made by the computer company.
Oh no, that says wires, not wives.
Jeez, Ada. Oof, Ada. When are you getting those new glasses, Ada? Investigate what happened.
Ordering them tomorrow. I'm sorry, Leo. Sorry, I read the wrong thing.
The mystery is afoot. You and your friends begin searching the village for clues and run into your friend
What are
Joy.
you doing here?
Oh, whoa, what are you guys doing here? I thought this place was abandoned.
It is. That's why we're investigating what happened. Why don't we compare clues? I found some really compelling rawhide earlier before I ate it. Bone.
No offense, but I'd rather work alone. Whatever it took, all these villagers could be seriously evil. And you guys should leave this to the world-saving professionals. Come on. We could figure this out together. I, for one, think everyone realized this village sucks and they all moved to Vegas.
Knowing this game, that's like probably the most likely.
Sure, if you guys really want to help me, why don't you try solving this Rubik's Cube I found? It's a very important clue, definitely.
He says wives could also technically be social constructs made by computer companies, but he doesn't have proof about it. Yet.
Let's do
I'll
it.
solve it, Joy. I won't let you down. Okay. 20 minutes later. Well, I'm stumped. This would probably be easier if I wasn't colorblind.
This is a booty. Joy only gave us that clue to distract us from the real investigation. She doesn't think we're competent detectives.
Don't-
In the original game, don't they do a whole detective storyline with them?
I don't think those two know. Then let's solve this case before she does. If you find the answer first, Troy will finally see how good and smart we are. Actually, they might, but I don't think they're actually competent in that storyline either.
They're not.
Scotty.
Good call, Scotty. We'll be a regular Sherlock and Watson. I'm great at reading people's micro expressions to deduce what they're thinking about.
Me.
Ooh, do me. What do my micro expressions say I'm thinking about?
Milk bones. No, wait, you're thinking about sports. Final answer. Am I right?
You're asking me. I don't know what I'm thinking about. That's why I needed you to tell me. It doesn't take a detective to see that Polly and Scott are hopeless at this on their own. Luckily, yup, he's never been any smarter than this.
I mean, I've never really played his storyline, so it makes sense.
Luckily, you know exactly how to turn them into great investigators. Look, he has an entire... Okay. In Monster Prom 1, he has an entire storyline based on whether furries finding him and starting to draw art about him, and he thinks he's getting worshipped. When they are worshipping him, but in a very, like, furry pornographic,
Yeah.
like, subsect type thing. So he ends up being naked king of the forest. And he doesn't even realize. Okay, gets zoom and enhance. So we're getting mind. That sounds like a money thing. Let's try not to use too much money. You need the acute perception of Sherlock Holmes. We could analyze a myriad of details just by looking at a crime scene. Secret can do a lot. So cocaine. Let's do it. That'll probably drain my soul a bit. So let's go. Perfect leap in logic. You and Polly do coke. It'll give you the hyperactive edge you need to notice all the details you wouldn't normally see.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, I'm ready to investigate. I'm like so ready. I can.
She's dead.
Wait, I don't know how- that's so funny.
No, she's dead.
Polly.
Polly, look, there's a phone on the ground. Let's check the photos on it. Maybe your superpowered Sherlock
Fucking
Holmes were able to see a
Polly,
clue.
Polly.
Yeah.
I've never heard him speak before.
They also, yeah, they have like single lines sometimes. The last photos on the phone are of the cloudy sky above the village. You see a weird electrical storm brewing in one of the pics.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. This is so promising. Oh my god. Are my keys vibrating? Weird. Wait. Forget the dumb photos. Look at this phone. Something's off about it.
You're right. The case is cracked. Maybe that means there was foul play?
No. Forget the crack. Look at the ugly color scheme on this case.
Oh my god, she...
Moi. Oh my god.
Mauve.
Mauve
Mauve.
with olive green stripes. Gross. I could do so much better.
It's just purple. It's just purple with green. It's not so
No.
bad.
It's those specific shades. You do not combine those specific shades.
It doesn't know what she's talking.
No.
Polly grabs some markers and starts drawing a better phone case. The vibrant colors, the amazing design, the breakdancing stick figure. Polly's a natural.
Yes.
You're right. I am so.
She's transcended mortality. She can hear the narrator.
I
God. Of course, it's also obvious now you've been wasting time on prom or summer camp or road trips when the answer all along was building a phone case empire. You'd think Vera would have come up with that at some point, actually.
Right? Fuck yeah, let's do this. Do you know anything about designing a website or running an online marketplace?
It can't be that hard. You excitedly Google how to design website ready to build your fortunes.
What's going on over here? I thought you guys left already. You underestimated us, Joyce. But we are proved you wrong. How did I say that so easily?
I don't know, you didn't say it right, so it's fine.
But we proved you wrong. Oh my god.
How did I say that so easily? You didn't.
I thought it was all mixed up.
Turns out.
Totally capable of being millionaire phone case designers. What?
Woo! You definitely cracked the case. The phone case, you lose 2 stamina being coked up and hyper, but you gain 2 mind. Oh no, our stamina's taking a beating, dog.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
My turn.
Let's see if I can just move this a bit, because I know I used to do this like this. Yeah, there you go. That's better.
There we go. That's better.
You can lose magic, gain money, or mystery incorporated. You can gain soul or 2 mysteries. I think it's 4 speeds per car. No, the money. Yeah, money is our second.
Oh, it's stamina.
Yeah, stamina's the one that's the worst. Factories are ruled by long hours, hard physical labor, and the crushing weight of capitalism on everyone's shoulders. You don't need stamina. It's like Constitution in D&D. The plan is not to get hit.
Work, work, work!
It's obviously the perfect place for you to have fun and cause a little chaos. She stepped on his toe. There are rows upon rows of conveyor belts staffed by workers assembling something. How do you participate? So you know you're going to gain soul by doing seize the means of production. I'm guessing you lose money from that, so maybe not. Work a machine, you have the choice in how you're going to do so, and it's going to give you varying returns. Guess which resource you'll gain and which that's just... Okay, so... I mean, it'll give you soul to seize the means of production. I don't know how everything else is going to react, so... Oh no, you get to choose what you lose, so you don't necessarily lose money. You and your friends crash a union meeting. It seems all the factory workers have turned up to list some complaints to tell the factory boss. Let's tell the boss we won't work weekends anymore, says our one worker. I've missed so many good TV show premieres. Let's demand better snacks in the vending machine, says another. I'm so sick of off-brand potato chips and candy bars. Tell the boss man that we won't come back to work until my wife lets me get another cat, says a third. It's totally unfair that I can't have more cats.
Oh, I got it.
Well, I got one. Tell that mean boss man you demand a raise of plus 2 milk bones an hour.
Tell the boss you're not working another minute until he gives you a 6-month vacation twice a year.
With your demands decided, you all storm the boss's office. You break down the door and find no one inside. Whoa, where's the boss? They ask. Could it be that we've never even had a boss? Does anyone remember even meeting him? Or did this factory just show up one day and we assigned ourselves jobs and conditions because it seemed logical? If there's no boss, then I want to be the boss, shouts a worker. Our first rule is I make all the money and anyone who complains about it gets fired.
Aw.
Shit, not everyone's gonna want to be the boss, and whoever becomes the boss will just be hated by everyone else and kicked out. It's a never-ending cycle.
That sucks, but you don't work here, so maybe you should just let them handle it. Lol, JK, can you imagine? Of course you're gonna propose your own solution. Who should be the new boss? You need no bosses. Fuse the consciousness of all the factory workers into one being. Proletariat, the working class. Or this dog. What he lacks in business acumen, he makes up for it in cuteness. Woof woof.
I don't want to do this alone.
Yeah, it feels like we're gonna lose money from that one.
Or make it
But I don't know. Yeah, you can do it. Maybe magic is what's gonna get used.
Great plan.
a great idea. Karl Marx once said, "Workers of the world unite." This is obviously what he meant by that.
Yep,
Don't worry.
totally thought about that. Totally, you lost 2 magic, performing a spell to connect all the workers' consciousness. Whoa, says all the workers in perfect unison. What happened? Where are all my individual thoughts and feelings?
All gone. You won't miss them though, yeah. They'll probably already grounded out of you by the mind-numbing assembly line work anyway.
Hey, good point, says Proletariat, the working class. Now, wow, this is incredible. We were so divided, but now we are all one consciousness, the class consciousness. In this form, we can finally seize the means of production. Cool.
I don't get it.
What are the means of production exactly? Whatever it is, Proletariat seizes it out of thin air and uses their newfound powers to turn it into a pair of kick butt katanas. Thank you for your help, friends. With our powerful unity and those dope swords, we can take down monopolies everywhere. Farewell. Proletariat assembles themselves into a huge communist mecha and leaves the factory. No, not a mech! What have we done?
Oh, wow, I wish them the best, but I also feel like class disparity is a bigger issue than can be solved with a market battles between the
Proletariat.
proletariat and the monopolies, you know?
Hey!
I don't know. At least the katanas were cool.
Poe is kind of smart when you think about it.
Yeah, when she's high enough. The katanas were indeed so effing cool. You gain +2 soul for solving all the problems in the class system. No further questions. Okay, time to stop and get some rest.
I probably should have put the dog in there.
Where to sit?
All we did was pay with some magic, so it's not so fine. So essentially we get to do some stuff here. I'm gonna go... They don't explain much. Here you can spend time with somebody, I think. Here you can choose where you're going. You can trade some items. I don't remember what this is. This is where you can pick up a heart checker. So. Well, so did I. Later that night.
So many choices.
What's your road trip style? Risky traveler or cautious planner? Oh, okay. I think it decides how you consume resources for the next like week. So you get diminishing returns, but safer losses, or you get double everything. I think. Or +1 everything.
Okay.
Or
I need 5 minutes.
Okay. Who do you want to pick up, Hope or Moss? Well, you know what Liam said, like literally at the beginning of this. For 1 week every turn, you'll gain a random resource and lose another random resource. Oh, that's wild. 1 week every turn, you'll lose magic and randomly gain either money, mind, or hype. I'm gonna go with Moss because Mothman. You invite Mossman to join your road trip.
It takes two to gossip.
I'd love to join you. Thanks, Oz. I have so much gossip to catch you up on. You won't believe who Martha Manticore is dating this week.
Cryptid vibes. He's from the second game, yeah. Cryptids are all about inexplicable mysteries, such as why starting next week, every turn you'll gain a random resource and you'll lose another random resource. Weird. Get ready to take on the road. Amira, you're playing first now. So, Mind is in the lead. We can tell without looking at the destinations. Week 2. I do like moths, actually. They're kind of cute.
I do not.
Well, how does it feel being wrong? Look how, like, when they're bigger, they look all...
Like the gross things.
They're not gross. They're so cute. They're, like, big and fragile. So, like, you touch their wings, they can't fly, but they're all fluffy. Moths are, like, fluffy. 90s action movie city. Hasta la vista, baby. I'm in love with that street light.
He's saying that about every street light.
Just
Say don't touch me.
big eyes. Huh? They're not gross. That's all there is to it. This is a city ravaged by heist, villains, government corruption, and tough guys doing anything to rescue their daughters. A city like this needs a hero. Darla. I think her name's Darla. Is it Darla? Or D something. Someone brave, bold, and bad egg. Preferably with a gun and some washboard abs. You're definitely not the hero that the city needs or deserves, but you're here now, so heck it.
During
Okay.
Prom 2, I was doing one of the swear and like there's like a special scene that you can get like 3 different versions of, and one of them includes her.
Yeah. Well, she's a secret date in the first game, I think. Yeah. What do you want to do in this 90s style action fest? Okay, we are trying to get Mind. It is your turn. That's right, my bad. You gain hype. You'll lose stamina there. That's a no-no. Okay, we don't want to lose magic or stamina at the moment because they're both our lowest. You're exploring a bit, dodging bullets in random shootouts, and trying not to get run over by hijacked police cars. When you find your friend Dahlia, there you go.
Oh, whoa! What are you guys doing here? I haven't seen all the bombs and car chases. Haven't you seen all the bombs and car chases going on? This city is really unsafe.
Howdy.
Hey Dahlia, this place doesn't look dangerous. It seems fun. What are you doing here?
Well, I stopped here to ask for directions, but then for the series incredibly unlikely action-packed events, I became the hero this city deserves.
Just she's Batman. Look at her. Look at her. Her top. And it mixed with the bottom. Yeah.
Look at it. Well, last week I
bath. Dude.
Yesterday, I saved a little girl who was stuck inside a demolished skyscraper. Today, I'm scheduled to defeat a terrorist who's gonna detonate a bomb at an airport. But I'm kind of in a pickle right now. I was gonna take the bus to the airport, but my bus got a bomb planted in its engine
Jeez.
that'll detonate if the bus doesn't drop below 50 miles per hour, so they couldn't pick me up.
Of course. We can take you to the airport. We got a car, and I want to go on an action adventure too.
Scott, I love you, but I just don't know if you guys are cut out for the 90s action movie protagonist lifestyle.
I don't think it matters for Polly because she's dead, and Scott will probably be able to survive anything by sheer not realizing that he's injured. No way! I could totally be a grizzled, thick-skinned action hero. There must be some way to prove it to you.
There's only one way. There's one thing a true action movie star never does. Look at an explosion. Looking at explosions is for only secondary characters who are there to look shocked or sad and make the protagonist seem more badass by comparison. So here's the deal. If you can go an hour without looking at an explosion and also refrain from dying in a shootout or a car chase, you can hang with me. Deal?
Wow, gatekeeping. Deal, but not looking at explosions is gonna be hard. How will you keep your eyes off those fiery infernos so Dahlia will take you seriously? Problem is explosions are too eye-catching, but no more so than a super fun magic eye book. Order one and spend the rest of the day looking only for its hidden images. Now, we said we're gaining... What are we gaining from this? Was it hype? Okay. Don't let an explosion catch your attention. Go for the kill. Leave the explosions on red.
I feel like that's gonna take magic.
Yeah. Go for that one. If it was my choice. You follow Dahlia around the city while she busts up gunfights, parkours through laser security systems, and blows stuff up. Explosions are happening, but you're totally unfazed. To a worrying degree, I might add. People are dying, Amira. You don't care. You don't even check your phone as it vibrates constantly. I think we just lost Soul. Don't you hear your phone going off, Amira? Someone's texting you.
So what? I'm too cool to take calls. I respect your commitment to the bed, but I have to know who's trying to get a hold of you. Give me your phone.
Huh?
Whoa, it's the explosion hitting Amira up. This is one needed out.
Atom bomb, no!
Hey, cutie, you up? I think we'd be hot together. You light a fuse in my pants, baby.
Atom bomb.
Wow, you're just ignoring me, huh? Did you not like my puns? I can change.
Oh my god.
Fine, ignore me then. Ho. Whore. Whore.
I can't believe this.
Okay, I didn't.
This atom bomb's an incel.
Right? I didn't mean it. You're not a whore. I'm just gonna do some stuff.
Huh.
I'm sorry. You're not a whore. You're a beautiful angel. Please, love me. I'm so alone.
Do you know I gotta text it back, Amira? Not even to reject it? You take your phone, unlock it, look at the text, and then leave that explosion on red. That'll certainly send a message.
Wow, you just ignored that explosion like it was nothing. You're one bad motherfucker.
You rock.
And an emotionally healthy motherfucker. That explosion would have burned you psychologically and literally. I love your self-respect. You know what's
Get him,
funny
queen.
is that Amira is literally fire.
Yeah. You slide on a pair of sunglasses and walk away from that bad relationship in slow motion with a sick guitar riff in the background, but in lo-fi mode. 'Cause
God damn.
yeah, we lost Soul. Oh yeah, Dahlia lets you guys tag along with her to the airport, and you gain +2 hype saving the city, but you lose 2 souls for ghosting the explosion.
Resources are like rumors.
No, we're
They
good.
get
Mine is
really
the one we're kind
weird.
of going for, actually. Currently, we can go for hype as well, depending on where we want to. Experimental prison. We can get more hype. Brought the fun back to prison, and we've thrown the key away. Or picnic spots. Get some stamina if we want to fill up our. And magic would be more drastic.
Yeah.
Doobie doo, driving carelessly, knowing nothing will happen. You fool! What? Why'd the car stop? You're driving and having a nice conversation with Moss when you see a girl with her thumb up on the side of the road.
Ooh, another hitchhiker. Pick her up, Oz.
You pull over and let her in. Thank you, she says softly. Just drop me off 2 miles up ahead.
Welcome.
Can do. My name's Moss, man. I'm the senior hitchhiker around this car, so I'll show you the ropes.
That's not how that works. Moss spiritedly lays out all the juiciest gossip for your hitchhiker. Halfway through the story of Scott's weird jacket stains, you pass a big cliffside curve. Look at that, says the hitchhiker. I drove on this curve myself not so long ago when my car pitched over that curve, and I died.
Wow, really? It's super cool how open you are about your
I don't think she did. Wait, what?
We're like ghost sisters from another mister. If that mister was Mr. Car Accident.
I think you're lying. Sorry, this is just weird. This isn't how I expected this conversation to go. Oh. Normally I just drop the I'm already dead bomb. Everyone freaks out and I vanish through the air. I don't really have a follow-up.
Well, hey, the vanishing hitchhiker routine is a classic. I respect it, but in a car with fellow ghosts and cryptids, it doesn't quite pack the same punch. Lucky for you, I'm an expert in exaggerating the truth for clout, and Oz here is always choosing wacky options to escalate situations. I am not doing so to escalate situations. The two of us can surely come up with a great secondary twist to add to your spooky tale. Any ideas, Oz?
Good stories need conflict and a charismatic villain. The twist is the hitchhiker didn't die at the curve. She was murdered by the curve. Include product placement in your urban legend. That's gonna give us money. I don't want it.
Ooh, I like it. Spooky, nonsensical twists are integral to any good urban legend. But it needs justification. Why did the curve turn evil?
Maybe it was abandoned by its road parents and never got over it.
Maybe it has a gun.
That's wild. Sure, and now the curve is out for revenge, trying to find its road parents and get back at everyone who drove all over it.
And the curve is super mad at all the people who have nice parents instead of its mean old crappy parents, so it kills them out of revenge.
Yes, and just when all this intrigue you've built up reaches its zenith, you do the big reveal. This stuff gets immersive. You're not just here to spook the driver who took you in. You're recruiting the driver because this madness ends today.
Yes. And you have a gun, and you give the driver a gun, and give everybody guns.
Nobody give Scott a gun, I'm begging you. His ears, his poor ears.
Yes, this is the sequel. The Vanishing Hitchhiker takes revenge on the evil curve with a gun.
Well, that's complete nonsense, the girl says. But it'll definitely shake up my stale routine, so thanks, I guess.
No problem. Helping fellow cryptids grow their legends and freak people out is my passion.
You lost 2 mine. No! Trying to understand all those disconnected twists, but gain 2 hype from the exciting tale you've created. I guess we got hype, so trade off. Hype.
We'll get stuff back.
The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the ants are eagerly anticipating eating your scraps.
Let's
What a
meet my
perfect day for a
fears.
picnic. You've gotten your picnic basket and your checkered blanket. All that remains is deciding what to do now that you're here. Well, I don't... Let's go for playing fetch. You dig into your sandwich. Polly lays down to sunbathe.
She does that more than once.
You take a moment to bask in this tranquil moment, because you know it can't last long. Oh, it's Oz. Want to play fetch with me? There it is. Fetch, stick, throw, please. I have such a good stick and I must chase it and return it to you.
We had a deal, bro. Boo. I played fetch with him at least at the last stops. It's your turn.
No. You take the stick from Scott and he sits eagerly wagging his tail. It's a little cute. Now for the big decision. How far should you throw the stick? Yeet the stick. Yeet it so hard. Don't overdo it. You ought to save some energy for later tonight. Wink. Play the fetch gambit. Pretend to throw the stick, then hide it behind your back. Now, what will that give? Not stamina. I won't lose stamina from that. Maybe soul. I'm okay with losing some soul. You wind up dramatically and throw the stick. Scott runs after the stick, none the wiser.
Whoa, good one, Oz. Up top.
Polly gives you a high five that's so filled with +2 hype and 1 magic. Hey, banging.
Nice.
Scott has gone for several hours of intense searching, and therefore losing 2. No! Then he finally returns. With the police? Hello, are you Scott Howell? You called in a missing stick report?
Aww.
Yeah, my good friend Oz and I would never, who I know would never betray me, was playing fetch with me. But then they threw the stick and it just vanished. Don't worry, son. Finding a missing stick just became this precinct's top priority. Backup's already on the way. Can you describe your stick for a sketch artist? It was brown and sticky. Police search high and low for the stick to no avail, of course. Curses! I'd hope we wouldn't have to resort to this, but we have no choice. Bring in the stick, psychic! Oh no, his glasses. Oh, he's biblically accurate.
Can you guys like just look away and we'll throw the stick? I'm just a regular psychic actually, but sure.
Oh.
Help? You're working with the cops now? You're supposed to be one of the good guys.
No, spicy. Okay, cool.
Well, at least I'm not as bad as Oz. They've had Scott's stick hidden in their back pocket this whole
There's no way we're not losing soul off of this. What? But why, Oz? Why? Yikes. Scott doesn't press charges for your stick theft, but you still lose soul for being a crappy friend. Crappy.
Lots of weird gossip out there.
And then our good friend here gave us an extra boost, so now we really need to make sure our money and stamina don't die. Your turn.
Okay.
What's the purple? Mine. I guess we could afford doing that if you wanted. What's on the... I mean, your choice. It remains your choice, so... The Burkington Outpost.
But who was phone? Whoa, Moss, that story sure was creepy. I don't know if we're gonna see whatever her name is. In what appears to be a former aquarium, you see the Mer Kingdom flag flying from the rooftops.
Better not mess with the Mer Kingdom.
Oh, it is one of her sisters, though. Seems the underwater monarchs have been expanding their territories. Well, no reason not to finish the tyrannical ocean war overlords. What do you want to do?
I don't know, audience. What do you want to do?
Fancy ball might give us hype or magic. I don't see what we're gonna lose. Maybe some money? We can afford to lose a bit of money.
For fancy ball?
Yeah.
Maybe? Or
Watching an execution, I guarantee we're losing soul. Executions are always fun. Okay.
doing that?
I guess. We can afford to lose souls, so it's fine. You'd heard that the Mer Kingdom did daily executions in public, but it seems like they're shaking it up a bit this time. Welcome, peasants and prisoners, nobles and ne'er-do-wells, to this week's showing of Mer Kingdom's Got Talent, says an announcer.
So the executors are like a talent show? Cool. The Mer Kingdom really knows how to make war crimes fun.
No. Let's meet our judges. She's pink. Yeah, it is her. She's bubbly, and if I don't compliment her, she'll have me beheaded. Give it up for Princess Miranda Vanderbilt.
Greetings, underlings. Who's ready to see the cutest cottage this side of the ocean?
The new shawl isn't bad. Our next judge has a killer smile, and if that didn't kill me or you, her clearer sure would. Introducing Princess Belanda Vanderbilt.
Yes, clap for me, bottom feeders, or I'll hunt down your children and spill their bloods in your crepes.
And now, introducing our surprise guest judge. Make some noise for Amira. Why are you
What?
judging? Gee, the Amira on stage sure looks a lot like our friend Amira.
Nothing gets past you, but I didn't even know Mira would be a part of it.
You didn't either. That's life, though. 1 minute you're chilling, the next you're on a panel of judges scoring execution techniques. You watch contestant number 1 gets viciously beheaded.
You call that a guillotine? I pick my teeth with blades sharper than that. 0 out of 5 starfish. I love that you wrote Miranda has pretty hair in the contestant's blood afterwards. Give you 3 out of 5 huzzas. Judge Mira, how would you rate this execution?
Who knows? You've never judged an execution before and don't even have a cool rating scale. What criteria do you use to judge a beheader? The executions are not super nice. Make them a bit nicer by rating them on how compassionate they are. Bonus points if there's audience participant. Oh no! Okay.
I know what I want to play.
Pick what you want.
Audience participation? Why didn't we think of doing that? Let's do it! Listen up, peasants. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 500. If anyone in this audience can guess it, I'll spare this prisoner's life.
Me!
Pick me! How about you thinking of the number 501?
Wrong. The prisoner dies. For our next execution, we'll have 3 prisoners waiting to be hanged. But if you text Mer Kingdom Hotline now, you can vote to spare one of their lives.
The gentrifications of murder, of executions, yeah.
I'm voting for Q's number 2. He's got that dorky boy next door vibe that this execution needs to see.
This is so chaotic.
The votes are in, and it looks like
Oh my
Q's
God.
number 1 and number 3 are fucking dead. Good watching, people. Makes me feel so alive.
Watching people die makes me feel so alive, she said. Oh my lord.
Okay, for our last execution, let's get a volunteer from the audience to be the executioner. Look under your chairs,
The
everyone.
bloody-
If you find the bloody bat under your seat, you're the lucky winner who gets to club this treasonous diplomat.
Dear
Yeah.
God. You get it. No, please don't make me Bex the lucky winner. I don't want to club the diplomat to death.
Yes.
Don't be a party pooper, boo. Climb the diplomat club. The diplomats.
Club the
The
diplomat.
Club the diplomat.
Jeez. Bloodthirsty. Those are both of Ada's characters in the Princess of the Apollo. It's true, I was there.
No, I'm not that bad.
Just wait until you meet the rest of the Mer Kingdom family. Everyone starts chanting. The winner succumbs to peer pressure and beats the diplomat to death while sobbing. It's no surprise that you lost 2 soul for this, but you gained 2 hype for engineering so much entertaining chaos. Well, I mean, we still
I'm so
Horses
sorry,
are
but I
like
love the
rubies.
chaos.
not that bad. Looks like Liam doesn't agree with
Weird.
Hey, your characters aren't any better.
Like Liam's or mine?
Liam's.
You know what you did, Ada. These characters are fine. What do you mean? Can we afford to lose money? A little bit.
We need money, and that one would also give us money.
So we can get this, which is neat. No, it only gives us. We pick one of these three. Regular motel, or we go to the biker bar. Let's go to the biker bar. Look, horses.
You'll never believe what I heard about those horses.
Breaking bottles, clinking shot glasses, revving motors, the crash of a window some dude just got thrown out of.
Can I dart?
Yeah, so your Princess of the Apocalypse first character is the murder hobo.
Yeah, the other one's Laura.
Yeah,
So
she's the
Stewart.
cheerful
Cheerful
Miranda.
Stewart.
She's Miranda.
Oh.
Such are the dulcet medicines of a bona fide biker bar. This is your chance to embrace your inner bad egg. What do? Dog, I'm gonna start a brawl. You sit at the bar next to two patrons arm wrestling. One of them wins, and the other breaks a stool over his head. They tackle each other to the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, fight.
You watch those two balls of muscles roll around the floor. Must we always resort to violence? I mean, you actually do resort to violence a lot, but you're not feeling it today. I'm the one who said to start a brawl. You're in more of a holier-than-thou pacifist mood right now. Instead of throwing punches, you decide to put on your super cool bad egg face. It's more than enough to convince people not to mess with you. Oz, what's up with your face? Are you in pain? Are you trying to hold in a fart?
No, I know that face. That's a fighting face.
Mission abort. Failed.
Oz wants to throw down. Hey everyone, Oz wants to fight.
Yeah, fight! It's like sports without boundaries! Can I be your cheerleader, Oz?
Score!
Give me a B-I-K-E-R! Oz is gonna break your arms! That doesn't rhyme. Hey, remember how you decided violence wasn't the answer? Well, it turns out peer pressure is always the answer, so you're fighting someone. There's gotta be at least one person in this bar whose butt you could kick. Who do you challenge? Dog? These guys are so cool!
Right?
Barry Bob the buff bad egg magician. Nick Nechanjaj, your worst nightmare, who happens to be. Hey, I'm a fear demon, so.
I like the nightmare dude.
I don't know what's gonna happen when we fight him, so.
He's probably gonna make us lose magic. Him, I don't know, maybe mine?
I feel like we're gonna lose stamina with the magic, so let's go with Nechanjaj.
That's who you're picking a fight with? You don't even want me to proofread your last will first?
Nah, dog. Too late! You throw the first punch. It passes straight through Nick Nechanjaj's face and sucks you into their twisted nightmare dimension. You're forced to face all your greatest fears. Sharks, bananas, they're a genetically modified monoculture. It's weird. And even emotional intimacy. Why is Nick Nechanjaj causing Oz? Is this part of the fight? I know what I said. You're cowering in terror, your mind spiraling down the drain when suddenly you hear a warm voice in your head. Oz, dear, it's your mother. I'm in your heart always, or something. Remember what I told you when you were a scared little kid? I told you that it's okay to be afraid, because fear is what makes us human. Not literally, though, because we're monsters, but you get it. Never let your fears conquer you, my child. And when all else fails, kick your fears in the crotch! It always works. Do it now.
Whoa, nice. Oz kicked their nightmare in their nightmares.
Yeah, good call, Liam.
Yards.
Yeah, I saw it still. Wincing in sympathy.
I can't believe that worked. Why does Nick not have
Ned-
even have a crotch? Aren't they made of nightmares?
Because while Nick's body is made of nightmares, their own worst nightmare is getting kicked in the crotch. Ironic, right? You survived your nightmares, you no longer shudder at the sight of plantains, and you gain +2 hype for winning a fight.
Lots of weird gossip out there.
Hey, why'd you... Okay, yeah, that's fine. So you get to choose first.
Quick break, then back on the road.
I like one, but then our magic went up to 10.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that. You can pick up another hitchhiker, but that'll
Not
replace
sure
the one we
where to
currently
go.
have.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I don't know how to get close to hitchhikers. We'll go.
This is going well. I'm okay.
Who do you want to talk to? All resource gains and losses are increased by 1, so we get 2, 3 instead of 2. Oh, it's literally the same thing. Let's talk about party etiquette. Yeah, go.
Yes, parties. They seem so random and carefree, but they're full of unwritten rules. There's too many to list in one go, but I'd say most of them basically boil down to applying some cons. And they could be really important, especially if you happen to be a special guest.
Sorry, what?
Special guests are party people and creatures of the night. No one knows how they got to the party.
Oh, this is the species? Okay.
Maybe they're a friend of a friend of a friend, or someone who heard about the party from someone who's not even there.
Jeez.
Sometimes a special guest could be a total stranger who just sort of joined you while they're getting to an after party.
Can we just talk about how much personality there is in these the artwork?
Right?
Like she's all like open and like just chatting, like really chill, doesn't give a crap, explaining all her party stuff, and he's like literally an embodiment of fear and anxiety.
Right? And I love how like you can see through her legs,
A little bit, yeah.
but nothing else.
Oh, you can kind of see through. Nope.
Just
Well, I guess because there's nothing close enough.
yeah, but
See through her hair.
and also the only other spot where like you can really see something, like where something would really come see through, is where she's wearing clothes. So
Good. I'm on Twitch.
it's her stomach.
I'm on Twitch.
It's her stomach.
Nah, see, if she wasn't wearing clothes, we'd have a problem.
It's random people you choose to open your doors to, basically. If one night you find yourself being a special guest,
Anya Forger, is that you?
right? Please behave. Some special guests end up being lifelong friends. Some end up being one-night friendships, and some end up being a general nuisance.
Oh, she painted her nails. I didn't notice.
One time at an after party, we had someone I had never seen before asking if he could lick my feet. He was polite about it at least, but still creepy.
Dog. The Howard Wolowitz of this crap.
At some point, he
Why am I
threw
making
his
bank?
finger off the balcony, and to this day, I have no idea what the plan was there.
You still remember him, don't you?
Yeah. Maybe a bulb. Now, maybe a bulb. Now there's no going back from his nakedness. I don't know.
Yikes.
Big yikes. His face.
Yeah. And it should have been so easy. If a stranger invites you into their home for an after party, maybe don't be a dick. If you can do that, chances are you're already following party etiquette. Dang.
Party time!
Anyway, don't you worry. You and me can go partying soon, and afterwards I can properly introduce you to after party culture. Yes.
It's date. Polly spends the rest listing some of her favorite party rules. Some are pretty obvious and some are quite surprising. Surely good you know them now. Okay. Chaotic energy. Whenever the prank masters go, hijinks ensue. Can you handle the consequences of their mess? Next week, all resource gains and losses from events are increased by
The
1.
night is young.
Do you want to talk to Moss or change your hitchhiker? Oh, okay, yeah. So you keep the same thing and probably have an increase in like his storyline if you want one, or you change hitchhiker and kick Moss off the team. It's your turn. Zoe, okay, or Stu.
Off to find better
Moss man left the
rumors.
party. You invite Zoe to join your road trip.
The plot thickens.
Sure, I'll come with you. Spoiler, this road trip just got awesome.
Twisting reality. Bringing an eldritch deity on the road trip might disrupt the fabric of reality. See how randomly 2 of your resources swap with each other.
I'm so sorry.
Who knows which ones are.
Eldritch powers, activate!
Okay, we run less risk of losing soul by being a good person. Me first. 5 to go for hype.
Let's do this.
Yeah, baby. See, we can gain soul now. I liked everyone's leather jackets. Can we get matching jackets, bros? Yeah, but we can gain more.
Oh my god, it's that room. It's that room.
Welcome to the Battle Royale, where there are only 2 rules: kill or be
That's
killed.
already dead.
That's the room from Game 2. There's a room in Game 2 that's Battle Royale.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
That's the image that they show of the room.
Stopping to visit the place where everyone's murdering each other was a sort of questionable decision on your part, but it's too late to leave now, so how will you survive? By gaining some of this. Go berserk. Oh god. I think we're gonna lose soul.
And that looks familiar.
Yeah. That's right, you didn't come here to play, you're just here to make this bloodbath your dog. Your pet? I don't know. Are you sure about this, Oz? Won't we lose lots of soul by killing innocent people?
Yeah. Won't we? Our soul is
Think of how
low.
close the hype will be.
Are they really innocent if they're trying to kill us for our soul? Besides, we signed those waivers at the entrance protecting our soul from being lost in the long murder.
We did it.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
I'm fine with killing people as long as we can do it with a healthy conscience. You enter a fugue stage, slaughtering fools with guns and knives and bare hands and everything else your twisted heart desires. But no matter how many people you kill, every time you look at the death toll leaderboard, there's a name consistently ahead of you. What?
Not who I wanted, but it makes sense.
Obviously, it was gonna be Dahlia. You saw her in the artwork.
Hey, Oz, look at you. Holding on to second place. Like it's your mother's skirt. I'm almost impressed. But if you come here thinking you could defeat Dahlia, Aquino, Puff, Blue, Warmongers, extraordinaire. He's got another thing coming.
Go team!
You could beat her, Oz. Use your underdog candidate powers to win at the last minute.
Boo.
No offense, Oz, but I'm putting my money on Dahlia here. I saw her smash a watermelon with a headbutt once. I don't think there's an ass she can't.
She's cheating. She has horns.
What are you idiots doing? Are you seriously turning this soulless murder fest into a game? Can't you see this whole battle royale is a ploy by your corrupt government to turn violence into entertainment so we won't notice all the atrocities they commit?
If that's true, then it's working. I am massively entertained.
Oh, it's a girl. Batness has a point, but if you start catching morals now, you'll never outmurder Dahlia. The thing is, Polly's right, you'll never defeat Dahlia in sheer body count, but if she's focusing on quantity, maybe you can defeat her by going for a quality kill. Do what cool kids do these days. After murdering someone in cold blood, perform a silly internet dance. It's proven to be the perfect pairing. Kill them forever before murdering them. Harvest their souls and hoard them all together into a single raccoon. Vicious.
Oh, I've done that before.
What?
Yeah, that's an option in Damien's line in the storyline in the second game.
We want... I don't want to lose soul. But it says like we can. I guess this would be magic. We can afford to lose some magic. Cut to two survivors hiding behind a rock while the battle royale rages on. We somehow made it this far, Curtis. With our alliance and a bit of luck, we might be able to win this wretched thing. You got this, Ted. We just have to stay vigilant. If we just make it to the river, we can... Curtis is cut off by a bullet cleaving his skull in two. So much for vigilance. Then something bursts out of the bushes. It's you, Oz, wielding a knife. F it, Ted screams at you. You already got my boyfriend. I don't care anymore. Just kill me. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you drawing glyphs on that cardboard box with my blood? Ted dies before you can answer him. And then, with negative 3 magic, he wakes up inside the cardboard box, but something doesn't feel right. Well, we're newcomers, says a voice in his head. Welcome to the Raccoon Collective. The raccoon, what? What are you talking about? Ted cries. You were stabbed to death by that weirdo who drew glyphs in your blood, right? Yeah, that person was adding your soul to the body of a dead raccoon. It ain't paradise, but we gotta make do. We all control a different part of the raccoon and try to work together. Dude, how many souls? I control the front left leg. Mohammed's on tail duty. Jason does the blinking. Pingshi controls the back legs, and my wife's on the lungs. So what part do you want to control? Don't say the penis. Natalie already called that one. Of course. I just want to die, Ted weeps. Well, since you're not choosing, I'm assigning you the anus. Nobody's taken it yet, and the raccoon really needs to poop. Good luck.
Whoa, being from hell? I thought I knew the depths of torture. But the raccoon purgatory? You're condemning your victims to? Is next level!
Truly. Jesus.
I know what I'm being. Here, take the spoils from, take the spoils of our Battle 3 hype for you.
So close.
My time to shine.
I don't think we win if we go too fast. I don't know. Hey, look, it's me. XD.
How do you vocalize an
An emoji? Be an eldritch being. Don't try me, Polly. In the middle of the desert, ravers and partygoers have gathered to dance their cares away. You're drawn to some blurry figures in the crowd, ethereal beings who look like they were made out of party.
Party time.
As you behold them, you wonder, how should you milk the vibes of this raid? Is that Polly's family? Yeah, we could definitely use some soul. You're all searching for the best spot to party when you're approached by 3 smiling spirits.
You made it to the rave. I'm so glad you're here.
Yes.
Yes, it's great to see you. Scott, Amira, Summer,
Macarena!
Corinne, and Cheese. They're the ghosts of parties past. And oh boy, they know how to get down.
I kind of like the way they look, though.
Let's sing. Oh, that's a dude.
It is, yeah. You bet. It's our unfinished business to make sure you guys dance, drink plenty of water, and have a slammin' time.
Awesome, bro!
That's awesome. We were just trying to find a good spot to party.
The perfect spot is so important. You gotta find that middle ground in the party where it's not like ricotta, but you're also not dancing alone.
also want to be close to the bar to order drinks, but not so close you're standing in beer and piss all night.
Also consider proximity to the DJ. Not so close you mingle with the lame DJ groupies, but close enough to get converted into nods of acknowledgement. DJ it's like you really get the vibe. Great.
Man, partying sounds hard.
It is. It'll probably take like 30 to 60 minutes to find the sweet spot, but don't worry. It'll be worth it when we're partying in that spot from like 7 to 11.
2 whole days, dog. Okay, I'm ready to take this journey. What about the spot next to us? Is it a good place to start? The ghost of party's path examine the spot with some rulers, levels, and barometers, making calculations. Holy crap, this is it. It's the perfect spot.
It's like the perfectness of the perfect spots. Give me a hug, puppy boy. You're the bestest.
Scott beams and wags his tail, then suddenly he clutches his stomach.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got so excited about the spot that it made me have to pee.
It's okay, Scott.
No worries, buddy. You want me to take you to the porta potties? Just so you don't get lost.
No, I can do it alone. I got a good sense of direction. You guys enjoy the perfect spot. I'll be right back. Scott leaves and you party hard. You party so hard an hour has passed before you realize he still isn't back. Crap. Should you try to go find him? Rookie mistake, my dude. If you leave the spot, there's almost no chance of finding it again.
Man.
We can't just leave him, Noel. Surely you can come up with a creative solution to find Scott, Amira.
Start a conga line in the perfect spot and dance your way to finding Scott. You can later trace your way back to the conga line's origin point, or hire Wyatt Solomon, hard-boiled party detective. That's gonna be money on that one. The conga line, I'm guessing, is gonna be stamina. No, but money's in a better spot, so I guess the detective is probably a smart idea.
That's perfect. Wyatt Solomon could crack this case easily. Whoa, I've never heard of this guy. What is this obscure party lore? I've yet to hear about it.
Polly, my dude, Detective Solomon is the...
Shit.
He can reconstruct blurry nights at the club. He can track down your missing friends after a wild bachelor party.
He even found my missing keys after a week long bender. They were like in my butt pocket all along. Plot twist.
Of course.
Gosh, I hope someday I'm reading cigars so I can give him a kiss on the lips.
Like, you don't need to turn into a cigar for that, though, dog. Throw your money to Wyatt Solomon's undisclosed bank account, and you wait for him to find Scott. And by the way, I mean dance your butt off. Detective Wyatt Solomon arrives at the scene with a pessimistic blues soundtrack and dramatic voiceover narration. I was smoking a Cuban and drinking a whiskey on the rocks, my usual vices after I lost my wife. As I hunted down the elusive werewolf, I started at the porta potties and followed a trail of shredded fur and discarded toilet paper to the food truck. There stood my quarry ordering chili fries. He was happy, young, naive. I couldn't help it. The kid warmed my heart. Just when I'm ready to quit this job, life gives me a reason to party on. Bros, I'm back! Your detective friend found me. I got hungry and went to buy food, and plot twist, I ran into Liam!
Oh my god. Liam, as in our friend from school, Liam? Where is he?
Scott points to the confused stranger next to him. I keep telling you, I'm not Liam. My name is Oren. Are you sure? You're wearing glasses like Liam, and you complain a lot like him, too.
Today, my friend, your name will be Liam. Party with us!
Hello, yes, I am here. You end up having a hell of a party with Polly, Scott, the Ghost, Wyatt, Solomon, and even Liam. You also gain +3 soul for finding your friend.
I can do this.
Oh, you traded one bad for another bad. My turn? Okay.
Oh, what got switched around because of her?
Nothing at the moment. Want to rank all the Evangelion characters?
Nah.
Zoe.
No.
You came here today to answer the age-old question: do aliens
We're
exist?
not alone.
Oh, hey, nice. Who knows if you'll see any today, but at least it'll be fun to hang out with the other UFO spotters. Yes. Shinji? I don't know the Evangelion characters. So besides watch the stars and swap extraterrestrial conspiracy theories, what do you want to do? Let's go look for UFOs, dog. I think we're gonna win from this. We're gonna end it. We'll see what happens.
These are last time you got 25 for one thing and still got good.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I didn't look it up. All of them are in E tier. Wow, they're all that bad. They're all pretty bad people. Yeah, but does that make them bad people or good characters? There seem to be a lot of alien spotters in the desert tonight. You spot 2 of your friends with their telescope in the crowd. Hi, Kale. Hi, Abdu. Are you here to look at constellations? Have you seen my favorite one yet? I call it the big boy frying pan. Nice. I'm a fan of Origa myself. Charioteering was the grandfather of skateboarding. Changed my mind. I didn't know he was a skater. He's a playable character in 2 if you buy some DLC.
Okay. I guess the other one is too.
But today we're Kale is a asexual dateable character in the first game.
Huh?
Yeah, secret ending.
Ah.
But today we're using our telescope to look for UFOs. You're welcome to join us if you want. Abdu and I are really into UFOlogy. There's got to be other life out there besides us, you know? At least I hope there is. I'd rather not be alone in the universe. Like, his storyline revolves around the fact that you're too horny and he's trying to, like, take his distance from you because he doesn't want you to hit on him because he's ace.
Okay.
I don't know either. Characters, yeah, they're pretty good characters. Yeah, I don't know either of the series. I've never watched any Evangelion. Also, Zoe would probably say both. Or make it separate tier list for each. Cheer up, dude. In the grand scheme of life, between our friends and the aliens and all the microscopic parasites living in our bodies, we're never truly alone. Dude,
Well, I think
that's deep.
The rebuild, like the one that they redid, was just in the movies, whereas the original one was the series. Series was pretty good.
I wouldn't know. That philosophical thought reminds me of something. Can you pass me the pipe? You're looking for UFOs, you say. He says an eavesdropping UFO spotter. Wouldn't you rather meet the aliens in person?
Do you have a way to do that?
Series is very good. You're not a fan of the movies?
I don't mind the movies. The movies are pretty good, but I like the series. Are you an astronaut or a mad scientist?
Even better, I'm an app developer.
Ah.
I made an app called Unite Friends Online. It's like a dating app, but instead of finding you a lover, it connects you to an alien to befriend. Wow, are there really aliens on this app that we can talk to? I bet Kel will be down, yeah. Not yet, but there will be. No alien can resist my app's sleek graphic design or ingenious user interface for all.
Polly.
It's so
listen.
cool. I want to be an alien on the app. Polly, you're smart. How should we get the aliens to notice us?
Well, if I'm trying to get cute, interesting people to notice me on horny dating app, I try to make my profile look as inviting as possible. Usually by using a lot of eggplant emojis and giving my ass the spotlight it deserves.
Nipple piercing. Too bad Earth doesn't have an egg to show off, but there's got to be a way to make a profile more inviting to get an alien interested in a casual invasion. Casual invasion. Jeez Louise. Hack into a satellite. It'll be for a good reason. Take some pics of the Earth from a high angle to make it look prettier, or upgrade to the platinum planet profile to unlock advanced match preferences. It says here you can turn off hostile invasion matches. So I'm guessing that's money. So we're gonna go for the other one. Nice. Take a photo from a high angle with a high photographer. That's the recipe for selfie success. I've heard that in photography, you should focus on symmetry too. We gotta make Earth look super symmetrical in our pic to make it pretty. Earth's a circle, so it should be symmetrical from every angle. But what if we find like the most symmetrical angle? Great plan! You use your computer skills to hack into Soul. Of course, it was Soul that took the bite. Hubble telescope and take some beauty shots of Earth. You lose 3 Soul for it, but it's for a good
I
cause.
love how we started this being like, hey, we're gonna try and do Soul.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Done. What do you think? Not bad, but if we're going for symmetry, Australia's throwing it all off. Gosh darn it. We could edit Australia out of the pic. Let me try. I'm great at photo editing. Ta-da! Now Earth looks pretty, and you get a sneak peek of the moon.
It looks nice, but don't you guys think editing Earth's look on a social profile is kind of dishonest?
Oh, that's true. Besides, if I were an alien looking to invade Earth, I'd want some warning about Australia. Good call, Kale. You know, scary animals, big spiders. Maybe we should just take a new picture. This shot's showing too much water anyway. We want the aliens to know there's Earth on this Earth. Let's find an angle that shows off our poles more. Aliens always look for diverse biomes and potential planetary partnerships. Perfect. The photo really highlights Earth's best angles while downplaying its rampant humanitarian conflicts. A nice composition on Antarctica. Earth looks cool as hell here. Literally.
If I were an alien, I'd invade us.
You don't meet any aliens, presumably because they all flock to the South Pole, but you still gain 3 hype taking pics with your friends.
These wheels are on fire.
Just don't get a scope. Gain solar money. Gain money. Join capitalism's finest.
I feel like we'd run into Vera here.
Possibly. I don't know how many characters they actually added in, like, as NPCs.
I love this song. It's a cult classic. Oh my god, sing.
What could be inside this dank, dark cave? Golden jewels, an abandoned mine shaft, dinosaur bones, an ancient civilization that's yet to be uncovered.
I mean, all those things are hella unlikely. It's almost definitely just a bunch of bats and rocks in there. But you won't know for that for sure until you explore the cave. What are you going to do here? Yep. I don't know. You, Polly, and Scott are hiking around the cave looking at cool stalagmites and bats when you hear voices coming from a far-off chamber. Whoa, bros, there are people in here, and they're chained to that wall.
Kinky.
Of course.
Hey!
Don't worry, everyone. We're going to save you and bring you back to the outside world. What are you talking about? The prisoners ask. We don't need saving. We like it here. This place has everything we need. The cave people nod at the wall opposite them. You look and see that there's shadow puppets being projected on. Oh, this is one of Socrates' like philosophical debacles. Oh, jeez. Look, the shadow doggy's back, and he's playing with the shadow bunny and the amorphous shadow blob. Best day ever.
But the shadows aren't real. Let us unchain you, and we'll show you that the outside world is more than shadow puppets.
No, the prisoners yell. How dare you try to force us to expand our narrow worldviews? The shadows are all we've ever known. Why would we abandon them when we're already happy and complacent here?
Because learning the truth is worth overcoming your fear of the unknown, damn it! Amira, how do you talk with these people into leaving? How do we talk these people into leaving?
Build a bulletproof, irrefutable case to convince them that the outside world is full of much cooler shadows. It's time to incur some good old student debt to get a PhD in philosophy. So not that, because that's going to make you lose money.
Great plan.
Great idea. Time for a planning montage.
Montage passes of you guys reading books about shadows, writing on chalkboard, practicing your shadow puppets, and doing chemistry for some reason. You lose 3 mind to the exhaustive research and planning, but finally you have your irrefutable case on why the prisoner should leave.
Hey!
Listen up, bros. We know you think shadows are cool. The shadows outside this cave are even cooler, so come with us. That's it? That's your whole argument. What about the montage? What about the chemistry bit? We're not convinced, the prisoners say. The shadows in here are already pretty great.
True, but get this. In the outside world, shadows are so cool and interesting. They even have their
Oh no, Shadow the Hedgehog.
His name is Shadow the Hedgehog. He's so popular. He has his own video game and lots of lewd fetish art.
There are so many things you could have named for Shadow to get people to go like, oh, that's pretty cool. And you picked the 2 worst. Oh, the prisoners say. We do love lewd fetish stuff. Our second favorite thing to the shadows is being chained to a wall, after all.
I knew it. I knew this was kinky.
You successfully free the prisoners, and they go to the outside world to meet Shadow the Hedgehog. Unfortunately, they're completely blinded by Shadow's coolness, but all that matters to you is gaining 3 soul for the rescue.
Awesome. That was interesting.
Just choose one thing.
Alright,
You can
we
do
could
it.
spend time with Zoe. I'm gonna spend
Let's
all of it,
chill.
actually.
I'm not sure where to go.
Polly! Search for an apartment.
Yeah, I've been looking for an apartment with Scott. Damien might join us, who knows? But for now, it's just me and the good old boy. But wow, looking for an apartment has been a trip, even weirder than this one.
Really?
Really? We're setting a hard bar, so it must be really weird then.
Absolutely.
What?
The prices, the conditions, the people. Okay, listen to this.
This game is so real and so crazy at the same time.
There's this one apartment where the owner required us to bring his reggae band to rent from him. And another one who strictly forbade us from consuming ketchup while renting.
What's the motivation behind ketchup? But why?
It was a matter of principle, she said. Still no idea what the fuck that meant.
Is she a vampire?
Right. There was also the one without the bathroom that offered to sell us the shit bucket separately.
Yo, who's this trash landlord?
You're kidding, right?
Crap bucket.
Yeah, and still better than a basement. We found that was yeah, and still better than a basement we found that was being rented out. Let me tell you, that basement was either used for sexual reasons, criminal reasons, or both.
Don't like.
Yikes.
Dang, girl, this is truly a whole parade of yikes after yikes.
Wow, I needed to share that. Good old venting.
Winky face.
Long story short, finding a good apartment for us to rent is taking some time. But hey, if it makes the journey more entertaining, and I'm sure we'll find the right place eventually.
Yeah, you got this.
So many choices.
Your heart has an eyeball.
I am fucking using the wrong place. I'm accidentally using Polly, so I'm getting used to it.
I'm gonna go grab a drink as well.
Yeah, go for it.
Here,
Can you
take-
fill mine back up? I do most of the time.
You didn't this time.
I don't know what you mean this time. No? Maybe there was a cup sitting right there and I filled it. Oh, I thought it was mine. Sorry. Oh, that's why you wanted water. Liam started redeeming water. Did someone say drink? You flesh them out, their flaws, their fears, and desires. They're tiny details that make them so mundane yet so amazing. It's funny when you think about it. I spent an eternity being a sort of deity of despair and destruction, and now here I am being a creator instead. I think it suits me better.
Me too.
I think so too. And creating characters, it's a science. Thank you. In the beginning, you're obsessed over silly stuff. Half of your OCs have impossible hairdos, the other half have wings or heterochromia, and all of them have super dark pasts. I wonder why edginess is such
Hey,
a common
what's the
obsession for
problem
OC
here?
characters
With
when they
heterochromia.
start.
And wings, alright? Shut up, Zoe.
But later, you start seeing how the beauty really lies in the small
Keep
things.
talking.
What do you mean by the small things? I take Oswald Peters, one of my OCs. Oswald Peters. Oswald was a successful lawyer, top dog in his firm, about to become a named partner. One day, he's going back home when he suddenly stops in front of a shop window, intrigued by a small machine he can't properly recognize. He goes inside and asks what is it is, and it turns out it's a pasta machine. What a silly little thing. Since money has never been a problem, Oswald buys the silly little machine. He thinks it would be super cool to surprise his husband with pasta dinner made entirely by him.
Right.
Go Oswald. But what a curse. For this will result in an unexpected passion. Oswald starts losing himself in pasta making. Or is he finding himself? Misadventures will ensue as Oswald must decide if he should leave everything behind for his newfound craft or accept that doing so would be ridiculous and selfish. The point is these little mundane twists make Oswald a much more interesting OC than if he had some grain backstory. I already took one. Hey, time, baby? Baby time tomorrow? She told me she's not going with you guys in Task U.
I'm gonna let you have it.
Like his family being massacred by the Dark Lord and Oswald being on the path of vengeance.
Makes total sense.
I didn't let. Get out of here, Copper.
I understand it now. I think you're right. Or wait, what if you marry the wonderfully mundane with a stereotypical fantasy? What if Oswald wasn't a lawyer, but a fantasy antihero on a path of vengeance after his family was massacred by a Dark Lord? And then one day he runs into a pasta machine and discovers his passion for pasta making may be way stronger than his belief that he must avenge his
Let
family.
me get my notebook.
Dang, I need to take notes. Oswald is going places.
For the rest of the night, you brainstorm potential plot lines and twists for Oswald's new storyline together. Joining Zoe in her creative process is exhilarating. See, good. It's good that this acknowledges both creation styles are good.
Oops, I think I just altered reality again.
I don't know what stats changed, but destination fulfilled. Ada's gonna miss the ending. The road trip comes to an end. Knifeland! The land of fun! And knives! You ride all the rides, twice!
They're awesome and deadly in equal parts. There's not one, but 2 free falls. There's the full pit full of spikes and the guillotine, which lets you keep a severed head as a silly memento. There's also the blender, the pendulum, and a volcano. You're still not unsure if the volcano was supposed to be a ride or if it was just a random volcano that happens to be there. And there's the murder mansion with actual murder. So much fun, and you even managed to survive, which is a big plus. Knife Land forever.
That wasn't all.
Everyone runs on Knife Land, full of excitement. Well, everyone but you. Here's the thing, you know how to open the car doors, you never learned. But you're too proud to admit this in front of your friends, and you're not swallowing your pride today.
Why was
So you stay trapped inside the car, and when your friends wave to you from afar to join them, you tell them to go. You may miss out on all the fun, but at least they won't know you have no idea how to open the car doors. Worth it? Knife Land, yay! You have the best heckin' time in this land of fun and knives. But just having fun isn't enough for you, no. You must conquer Knife Land. And how do you conquer a theme park? Easy, by taking the coolest picture on a ride. You choose the ride Slash and Splash. What? I guess that was mine. No, that's not. Anyway. You show off by performing a complex satanic ritual while going down a waterfall made out of knives. And you not only pull off the summoning spell flawlessly, but you also befriended the most powerful demon you summon and have the best time at Knife Land together. Satanic friends forever!
Why did I end up
I have no idea. Maybe because of... Oh. Wow.
You got more hype than I
I guess. Excursionist achievement. I thought that maybe this would be ranked, but no, it just depends on how many endings you have. But we should have both. We should have 2 here.
It looks like one of them is.
No, this is the one I got myself.
Yeah, but we only got one new good ending.
Yes, but this was not a good ending. At least I would not call it a good ending.
Because we have one of 44. Just like that, the road trip comes
Oh,
to an
swap
end.
soul and stamina. Thank you, Liam. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott, and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. Maybe there's a bonus for repeat endings? Maybe?
You know, they did this one with Polly and Scott. They could get away with making a different kind of game for like some sort of trip or some sort of thing where it's like paired up with each of the characters.
Paul and Scott were always their first, like...
True.
It all turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. That's to say, a hella good road trip. As we were heading back home, I thought about how all of this was just one of the first stops in a much bigger journey that was only just the beginning. After all, it was not the destination that mattered. But the journey. The friends we made along the way. This is a unique ending because I got a good ending with Rob. And Polly, this is the Polly ending.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god, why is it so cute?
Right? You socialized with Polly a lot. I tried to socialize with someone, but you kept taking it.
Oh, Ravi. Milo in the background. There's Davian. Brian. Why is he stealing wigs? Aravi, no. Fish. Vicky, no. Who's that? House Bears. It's just a dog. Why did he look so... Hello. I thought.
So did we get an ending or no? I don't think that ending was actually an ending. Yeah, but I don't think that was relevant. The animation was relevant to it. The whole. Oh, this is supposed to be stream-friendly music too.
Yeah.
Octagon. Oh, the conga line. Influencer management. Discord mods, nice. You don't see a lot of productions that like.
Why do I feel like it's developers being like
Nah. That would harm their business model.
True. But I mean, it also makes sense if they have their own experience.
Yeah, but like I don't think it matters that they would. Oh, that's an ending from the second game. Because you get in the first and second games you get Polaroids depending on what endings you get.
Yeah. Oh, I've gotten that one.
Fist fighting to death. This weird little game. He's got the Naruto outfit. She's got the Boruto.
You in Monster Prom 4.
You. I like that because that's just like, yeah, Monster Prom 4, and you get the characters that we're probably gonna get. Look how tenderly she's holding that scrapbook. Why do they look so sad?
Maybe Polly and Star aren't come back because they're done with high school.
Game by Beautiful Glitch. Beautiful Glitch indeed.
Man, there's so much.
They make oh, these games are so good.
They're so good. So here's the thing. He bought the first one. We had no idea what it was. He came home. He was like, "Hey, so I got this new game. You want to check it out?"
Destinations have more to offer
Sets it
now.
up on the Switch, and because we can't use the big screen, we're on the little screen, and we're sitting there and we're playing it, and we can't stop
Dying from laughing because the first game is so like, okay, so the only thing I knew about Monster Prom is competitive dating sim, right? So pick a person you're dating and etc. etc. And I knew that a lot of people liked it. It was based off monsters, like monsters. I like monsters. Gorgon. There's a Gorgon in this game. I like that too. So I pick up the game. I'm like, oh, let's get some game.
Let's get more multiplayer games.
Oh, also, yeah. And also I was like, oh, indie dev. It's a 10 out of 10 right off the bat, right? Pick up the game. When we start playing, I'm like, whoa! They're cussing. They're doing the most ridiculous stuff.
And then every line they said, we just could not stop laughing. And like, it was to the point where Mother Dearest was like...
My mother was like, I'm trying to watch a show. Can you shut up?
We couldn't stop laughing. It's so good.
So good. Like we've played 2 of the 3 games on stream already, and I want to say like absolute, like if you haven't picked up these games, they're definitely worth it.
We are so worth it. Destination.
And I like a lot that they're very they're laid back. You don't have to worry about the game. Like you can chill and play the game at the same time. So this is the magic thing. It leads you to like a fantasy world, and then they'll add like your character's icon in, I think.
Okay.
And this was a knife. Stab cam. So that's the mirror, I think.
Yeah.
No,
No, that was something that we just got when they were like, he went through there.
I didn't get a variation.
I
of this
got
one.
stuck. I was in the car.
Individual endings. You got stuck in the car. And this is when I got lost. World's biggest clown motel and graveyard. Look at this dude. Help. So much little details in the art. It's so good.
So good.
So we got one of these endings. So I'm guessing those are the medium endings. Destination guy. Oh, these are Battle Royale. The odds are not in your favor. Art stuff. Biker bar. Full throttle in a bottle. He got shot. Carnival. Witness marvels unspeakable. Oh, they could be darts, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe. Okay. Someone said Spelunking. Be sure to bring your Spelunk crown. Nice. 90s action movie city. Hasta la vista, baby. Con. I did go to this one. Con 20XX. Nerds Unite with Zoe and her Garfield cosplay, because why not?
Right?
Doom's Diner. Order something if you dare. I got lost there for a while. Look how. Dungeon. Slay, loot, repeat. Number one rat. And of course, she's a bard. Fortune teller. If you see this location in your future, hope. Futuristic gas station. Transportation to the future. Today.
I like how somehow they also make it so that way, like, every single timeline that you've experienced exists.
Pay your respects. Or don't. Kind of. So secret you can't find it on a road trip. It's got a whole lot of. Oh god! Roadside Wig Museum. That's where the dude got started for stealing stuff. Gothic Manor. Just going through a phase, mom. Yep. Probably just a mirage. I don't know. Monster Truck Deathmatch. Scott's team. The Pack. Fancy motel for the discerning overnight guest. Movie set now with 30% more CGI. Picnic spot. It's a beautiful day to eat outside. Rave in the desert. We did see that earlier.
And we know they're gonna be coming back.
Oh, budget reptile show. This is my first rodeo.
They're gonna be the next set of 3 outside of the witches, because the witches are gonna go together.
Oh, the packs. No, they don't always do a set of 3.
Well, we have the witches and 4 though.
The witches were separate in the second one because you could have Joy as Prom. There is none. I'm saying they don't always have them.
Because 3 has a trio.
Kind of. They're not that important as a trio. Like, the trios are not a given.
True.
No heroes allowed. Oh, we did see that earlier. I think with the Polaroids. Oh, this is the music? No, these are... Yeah, these are...
These are some of the things that are got throughout it.
Yeah. Earth, Moon. Earth's good angle. Zone. Discount coupon. Wide angle. I don't remember these guys. Wig Museum though. Oh, okay, yeah. Scenic. Just 'cause you wanna look at it. Oh, this game's amazing. Just the desire to fill up the gallery has never been something I've been much forward during when I play video games. But this one, since it's like a detectable version of like progress, right? You can totally detect. Oh, that's a good outfit.
It really is. That's really good. I want it. And you
All
can
you
change your
guys.
expression.
Yes. Well, I mean, you could see like the dialogue. I don't remember seeing that one. That's just the basic one. Scott exists. The tree costume's still a thing. Fake scientist. Wearing a top hat. Wears a sweater. Is an otter for some reason? I don't Miranda. Well, no, these are just outfits that we know they have that we can see them with. So, like, you don't necessarily need to see them with them in game. Zoe. Ah! The Garfield outfit, of course. Joy. Doesn't get any new outfits. Dahlia, no new outfits. Vicky's Vera's sister, I think. Moss Man. Valerie is Vera's sister. Yeah. Adoptive, I believe. The warrior versus not. This guy right here. The cops. Jerry. The slasher dude. Dimitri. Morty. Yeah, all his expressions are full body.
Right?
They show way too much leg. I'm kidding. Gerard, I don't remember. Never mind, I remember him now. I think he's supposed to be a play on My Chemical Romance's lead singer.
Yeah, I think so.
Axarax. Salome is an electric spirit or element. Salon. Evil Joy, of course. Oh yeah, she was at the villain summit. Charming village locals. They have no skin. Ghosts of parties past.
And you get to control each of their expressions.
You get to see what they look like. You consider walking? The Wolfpack, of course. Scammy salesman. The Resident Evil jokes. Counselor Flog. Totally not Counselor Flog. Rubens. Abdu? I like Abdu's look a lot. Kale. Batness. A bear. One Italian guy. Mr. Scribblehead. The crocodile. He was at the comedy place. Multi-Damien. See, you don't just get one Damien, you get one. Two, three. There's a Damien Bulldog here. 5, 6, 7.
Not the coolest, but like.
PAL 9000, the gas pump AI. Well, like when you look at all the characters from the beginning, right? There's 21 pages of characters. Most of them have 5 slots, so you can assume at least 105 characters.
Yup.
You get to see. Oh. I see. So what's? Okay, I see. So per friend here. Cool. We get some of those videos. I think we just watched that. Yeah, we did. A little clip.
Welcome to the streaming.
Oh, yeah, throw me back. Oh, they're like clips of each, yeah.
Yeah, it's
We
everything
literally
that
just
we
saw that.
experienced.
I like that they let you see the Polaroid straight up,
Same.
just in case you missed it. Ah, character icons. Vicky Schmidt. Brian Yu. They have last names now. Amira Rashid. Oz. Oz does not have a last name, of course. Miranda Vanderbilt. What is your name? Sadie, the pizza girl. Talene. Moss Man. Hope Halko. Valerie Oberlin, yeah. Vera Oberlin, too. Coach. Cop Angel, Cop Demon. Oh, I didn't.
Which one's Vera?
Vera's the Gorgon.
Ah, okay. Right.
Morty,
That's just
Dimitri, Gerard, Axarax, Salome, Evil Joy. Just get to see all of them. Did they get any extra last names? No, these guys don't have last names. Why would they? Abdu doesn't have a last name. Doesn't surprise me too much. Why do they all get icons? That's interesting to me. That's just, like, every time I look at Multi-Damien, I feel uncomfortable. Oh. Polly and Scott together. Narrator. Oh, yeah. These guys are running a podcast that teach you the game. PC Labrant. Opera guy. Totally not the Phantom of the Opera.
right.
Sherpa, Orin, Heisty Wig
it's
dude.
'cause their head pops up on the bottom when they're doing text.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Event checklist. So this is all the stuff that tells you what did you discover.
Okay, let's go play another round.
Yeah, we don't have much time. Last one took us an hour and a half. Beautiful glitch.
Also, there's the meta shop where like you can.
Oh yeah, we can actually purchase some of the money using it. Oh, we're rolling for it. Okay. Hey, it's me, meta shopkeeper. That's not what your hat says. This is your first time in my little shop, huh? Don't worry, I'll explain how this works. You can test your luck here with a great, glorious gacha. But this is a unique gacha machine that doesn't accept money. Only prank tokens. You'll earn prank tokens by playing Monster Road Trip. Yeah, we know. Lots of cool gallery content. Isn't fun with gacha machines. Don't ask you to spend actual money. Oh, on top of that, if you've already played Monster Road Trip before, you'll get some prank tokens retroactively from what you've already achieved. What are you waiting for? Let's get some gacha. Whoa. There's no other use. Can we speed it up? Hot sauce sketches. Remember, no refunds. Can we speed it up? May the great glories gotcha. Okay. Nah. Sometimes you get characters out of this. I think. It seems to just be. No, it's gallery stuff. Oh, we're only playing this one time now, so. For now. Okay.
No, go to the game.
Wahahaha. This is gonna be easy. It's just concept art. As soon as we find one. Start Stop, go back. Are you ready to get knifed? Yeah. No, I think it's death. It's a threat. Some cutthroat mechanics to decide who's the MVP. I don't know. You want to try Prank Master?
Sure.
I don't know.
You've always ever either played Oz or Frankie, right?
His name is Brian. That's fake.
Oh,
No, I've played all of them together and try and get all the stuff.
I always just play Mira.
I know.
She's cool.
Here we
No,
go.
she's hot.
How do you back up?
Oh shoot.
You didn't select the character. How do you back up?
No! We messed up.
Goodbye, comfort zone.
Goodbye, comfort zone.
Let's teach the road a lesson.
You want to change the track or are we going lo-fi?
Oh, let's change track. What do you want?
I don't know. Let's go for the rave.
Yeah.
Mode includes a new mechanic, prank dares. They're like missions that gain personal points for you to get better endings. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. We'll explain it in more detail in a minute. For now, choose a prank dare. Choose your first dare. During the trip, meet at least 2 hitchhikers. Choose to be cautious planner at the rest stop car. Or choose the riskiest option in quantities event. So you'd have to keep our money at the top. That's not hard. I went for the one with the biggest money yield. Hello! Starting now, there will be more to the destinations. Every destination has 2 extra layers you can unlock. You can check all of the layer requirements in the destination guide whenever you want. Oh, destination, okay. Click on the destination tab to the right, or press E on the keyboard, or LB on the controller. We don't have that. You must fulfill the requirements of a layer and then reach its destination if you want to unlock it. It adds some cool extra stuff to the ending. Okay, so you're saying bond with someone who loves a juicy story. That would be Moss Man.
Yeah.
Bond with someone who knows all about danger and knives. Slasher. Impeccable music taste. Someone who's ready for adventure. I'm guessing a Ravi. Bond with someone who's all about shady ways of making money. That sounds like Vera, but I'm not sure.
Bond with someone who knows fancy.
Banquet etiquette. That's definitely Miranda.
So we can pick them up as hitchhikers.
Very likely, actually, yeah. Some cool extra stuff. Oh, okay, so by getting... That's why we only got the 1 check. It's a bigger challenge with a bigger payoff. Weird idea. What if we create a dumb currency of our own? Oh, we can give it a cool name, like prank dollars? Oh, betcha. You betcha. We could encourage our friends... Okay, so there's the prank dares. Prank dollars, hooray. Buy snacks with prank dollars? Absolutely not. We can count them up at the end of the road trip to decide who's been the MVP of the trip and who's a lame loser. Sounds fun. Cut. Oh, sorry. You're supposed to be reading her.
Yeah, I was wondering when you...
I'm trying to speed through because, like, we only have an hour. You can check the overall prank dollars count by hovering the mouse over the player tabs to the right or holding Q in the keyboard R2. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right, I guess. I am a bit tired and it feels warm for no reason, but yeah.
That's because it's warm in the house.
You can check the current prank dares by clicking on the player's tabs or by pressing 1 to 4 on the keyboard. Or yeah.
With
Prank
a
dollars
Z.
with a Z.
With a Z.
With the Z. They voiced
Sure,
that after
I'll
the
try
first.
for a bit.
Guys. I clicked off. So, we both have 100.
Also, you read through that form so fast that I wasn't understanding what we were supposed to do.
That's just telling us exactly what we already know. So do the things, and whoever gets the most prank dollars at the end is an MVP.
Ah, okay.
Let's see here this game. I guess I'm gonna try for magic. Never mind, I'm going for soul. Polly, listen. Wouldn't it be funny if they called it fart station? I mean, I guess it's gas.
Yes?
She had to think about it. She's like, yes. Gas stations are overpriced, full of pollutants, and their dirty bathrooms seem to invent new diseases
Got the
every day.
ice.
But they're a necessary evil if you want to make your car move. Welcome to the road trip life. So what do you want to do? We're gonna go for that, I guess, because boom, my dare's gonna get done like that. You park the car at a pump, then walk inside the store to pay.
That's not your dare.
It is my dare.
It is?
Yep. Welcome to Fill It, where all your dreams come true in the very specific case that your dream is filling your car's tank.
That's exactly our dream. We need some gas for our car or magic. Don't know. The monster rum is weird about cars.
Yeah, gas is made of magic. What would it be made of otherwise? Dinosaur. That'd be weird, huh? Anyway, how much magic does your car's tank hold?
I don't know. 10?
Huh.
4 Scots? Scots is the only measurement I know how to use. If you help me to get it in the tank, we can see how many Scots will fit. Sorry, but Scots is an inaccurate unit of magical measurement. Okay, what would be an accurate unit of magical measurement then? Polys? Magic is an arcane energy that we as a society don't fully grasp yet, making impossible Why would you ask me the size of the tank then?
How do you normally solve this problem with other customers?
I normally just don't. You don't understand how little I get paid to do this. They're lucky I even show up. Maybe that's what society gets for using a volatile, unquantifiable substance like magic to power cars. Oh well. Still, there must be some way to describe how much magic you need. 2.5 fireballs, whatever can pull a rabbit out of a hat, or the dark magical strength from sacrificing all the children from a village. Yikes. Dog, no, my soul. We're out of soul. Once upon a time, there was a small village filled with magic, but also with poverty. The last 2 harvests yielded nothing. The village elders met to discuss solutions. Everyone, this food shortage is causing a big problem. People are dying too quick for us to make any taxpayer money. We gotta do something. It's always capitalism.
Nope.
We could try working? No way! What about selling essential oils? I'm actually part of a program already, even if I get... And if I get 3 more signups by next Friday, we'll get a bonus check for... Elder Enoch, if you suggest a pyramid scheme one more time, I will curb stomp you. Suddenly, the doors to the meeting room opened to reveal a grinning man in a slick suit. I hear you're having money problems. Troubles? He said in a suave, nasally salesman voice. I know how to fix that if you can handle it. I'll pay you $1 million for all the village's children. All the children? The peasants are kind of attached to them, but oh well, what are you gonna do? After not nearly enough debate, the village elders agree to sell the stranger all the village children. Come along, kiddies, the salesman says to the children following him out of town. This trip is gonna be gas.
Gonna be a gas. Yay!
The villagers watch as the children are led away, never to be seen again. Okay, that works for me. Oh god. Hey Jimmy, 26 child sacrifices on pump 2. Pay 2 money and gain 3 magic for the car. You also lose 1 soul for some reason. Meh.
Finally!
Give me my prank dollars. Where's my money?
I don't think that was a prank.
It was my prank. Quantity's event. Riskiest option.
Okay.
It ain't much, but it's on this board. The heart and soul of the day. Nerd. Weird landmark. I thought that said nerd landmark. I was like,
Oh, farm life. Sometimes it's nice to get away from the hustle and the bustle of the city.
wow, Liam clipped something really early on and we didn't. I didn't know. Farmers enjoy clean air, homegrown food, and simple living.
Bring it on!
Sure, it comes at the price of doing lots of hard labor and usually only having 2 livestock for company, but heck it. Today you're all about that cottagecore life. Which part of the farm do you want to see first? You and your friends wander the farm for a little bit when you run into its owner.
Oh, hello. I'm Jacqueline. Are you strangers here to help and support me as I restore my grandfather's farm?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we're more like trespassers. We just wanted to pet some of your cute farm animals. Well, that's fine too. But I have to warn you, my animals have been acting weird lately. Things were going great when I raised cows and sheep, but when I brought my pigs, well, you can see for yourselves.
I
I
don't
need
know.
to plant at least 45 seeds this afternoon to optimize crop production. But I'll let you see. I'll meet you at the barn soon.
What does that mean? You check out the barn. The animals have gathered in a circle around one pig standing on a milk crate and giving
Oh, Animal Farm. Rise up, comrades, says the pig. We've long toiled under monster kind, doing their bidding for no reward. We must overthrow Jacqueline and take over the farm ourselves. I love your ideas, Snowflake, says a cow. What sort of reform do you plan to establish once you're the farm overlord? Well, when I'm ruler, we'll build a huge walled-in enclosure to imprison the monsters, and then we'll make the monsters pay for it. It'll be awesome.
Anyway, do you see what I mean? The animals have gone postal. I don't think I'm a tyrannical farm dictator like I've overheard them say. I also don't mind establishing a fair union between me and the animals if that's what they want. But I'm pretty sure Snowflake just wants to establish himself as a cruel dictator, and it's taking advantage of the animals' limited intelligence to do so.
Oh, I got it.
What are you talking about? Snowflake sounds like a great leader. He's gonna make the monsters pay for the what?
I've got an idea. Let's introduce a rogue element into Snowflake's regime. The animals won't listen to us monsters, but they might believe one of their own. That could work. I've met tons of weird animals since I moved here. What? Expression.
She's a jack-o'-lantern.
Since I moved here, let's ask one of these.
She's probably a doula-hum. Oh my lord! Get the anarchist skunk or the...
Send in this
I'm
picture
fairly
of
certain that that is not an animal.
I'm fairly certain that is a reference to Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's a mascot though.
Yeah.
Topple this new status quo by planning an anti-establishment punk skunk with tons of raw charm and an insolent band. Later, the animals are gathered for another political meeting. Snowflake is doing Q&A regarding the monster kind insurrection. Snowflake asks the cow, will we really get all the hay we can eat in this new regime? Of course, says Snowflake. That's the best part about my regime. We won't have to pull plows or do any work, and we'll have food aplenty.
I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a different kind of accent.
No, it's supposed to be Russian.
Considering the wall.
It's a reference to... No, Animal Farm refers to... It's supposed to... I don't remember if the book is Russian or refers to communist Russia, but...
Yeah, but they're also referring to the wall, which has to do with something else.
Yeah, Donald Trump, but that's not the original reference by Snowflake. How is that possible? Asked the concerned horse. We do need a more equal labor distribution, but everyone will need to do some work in order for society to function. Snowflake's response is drowned out by someone suddenly wailing on a grungy electric guitar. Pew! You guys are so boring. Who needs society when you can say F that noise and make some noise? Wake up, sheeple. We like what he's saying, says the sheep, head banging in unison. Embrace anarchy. Yeah! Anarchy! Wait, let's not be too hasty, Snowflake says desperately. I promise a lifetime of free hay and an enslaved monster to any animal who supports my leadership. No one cares. The skunk is drowning out Snowflake's propaganda with loud guitar solos. Skunk puts on the best punk concert you've ever seen. Well, maybe not the best, but it's definitely the loudest. You gain 2 soul for thwarting an Orwellian plot, but the mosh pit at the concert did a lot of damage to Jacqueline's barn and you have to pay 2 money to fix it.
Come on. You can do this.
Worth it?
You're supposed to keep money as our highest thing for your dare.
No.
Oh no, hitchhikers.
I chose not to do that.
Let's say, choose the riskiest option in quantities of item codes. Well, then I don't want money. I'm going for soul. Hooray! This is a hotshot business campus where capitalism finds gather to figure out how they get even richer. Of course, Vera. You feel a bit out of place in this crowd, but like any business mogul will teach you, you just gotta fake it till you make it. So what do you want to do? We're gonna attend a conference because I want to get some soul. You, Polly, and Scott are looking out over the conference schedule, and you spot a familiar face among so many business tech
Hey
types.
there.
Excuse me. She did not get an outfit change, but
Hey
they did.
Right. How are you guys liking the summit? I've already merged Oblivion Enterprises with 2 major
Conglomerates.
conglomerates and crushed the dreams of 3 finance pros. God, I love this shit.
Hey, boo.
Hey, Vera. We were just picking a conference to go to. See anything interesting?
Mm.
No. Also, these conferences are kind of bullshit. Like the mindset strategists that elevate performance. What does that even mean?
Ooh, I love elevating my performance. Let's go to that one. Welcome everyone, the conference speaker says. Let me tell you a story. There was once a boy with nothing but a dream, a vision, and a small loan of $1 million. That boy took these meager gifts and built a Fortune 500 company. Then he lost it all in a poker match at the annual Billionaires Mazda Street. So he started all over again with nothing but dreams and $1 million bailout, but he rebuilt his fortune and made another Fortune 500 company. And that boy was me. Whoa, what a twist! If you want to be like me, just remember 3 things. Dream big, get $1 million, never play poker with Mark Schneider. He counts cards. Thank you.
Ew.
Good night.
What a waste of time. Everyone knows Mark Schneider cheats at poker. Total business amateur. Put on that conference.
Oh, he said he went bankrupt. What do you think? Of course he's a business amateur.
Right? Hey, we're total amateurs. We can host a conference of our own. Well, I guess I can always change admission for this shit show door. So, sure, host a conference. All I need is a kick-ass title, Oz. What should we call our conference?
How to stop caring and unleash your inner werewolf. Discussion and interview. 3 P's of pursuit Parmesan cheese. Let's go for this one. The conference is heavily attended by men from the trust fund kid turned frat bro turned stockbroker pipeline. Perfect. Brothers, for too long we've toiled under the weight of being polite, submissive, breedable beta males. Aren't you sick of it? Yeah, it's BS, the crowd shouts. What do we do? The time has come to unleash your inner predator. You may look... What? It is Hans. You may look like a sheep on the outside, but inside each of you is a ravenous wolf, begging to be released. It's time to stop being sheep and become the wolves of Wall Street we were born to be. Tonight, the lions will hunt.
How many half-baked animal metaphors are you going to fit into one sentence?
2 more. I think I feel it, Oz. I feel the wolf inside me. It needs to be unleashed.
He's got bold. Guess that's an us for someone who understood a metaphor.
Wolf Scott tears apart some of the buttholes in the crowd, while the rest cheer him on for being an alpha shark or whatever. He's a literal wolf!
So pathetic.
You're pathetic, Oz. All you did is encourage some of society's shittiest people to be even shittier.
But there's less of them now.
At least Wolf Scott dismembered some of them. That's something, right?
Between the dude bro slaughter and your invigorating speech, this is... No! This has been a 2 hype win, but you lose 2 soul for, you know, being a jerk.
Look, guys, no hands.
Should have known it was going to be an alpha male bull crap. Bam. Okay, my initial plan of magic might still be a thing.
Fuck, he can't even see dinner.
The Dynast, 24/7. The Dynast is a classy locale made for the road tripper with discerning tastes.
Can't we just
Sadly,
get
it
a
looks like
table?
everyone and their mother is a road tripper with discerning tastes. This place is packed. The only way you're gonna get seated anytime soon is if you sit with someone else. This is a great opportunity to smash conventional manners and make new friends. Who do you sit with?
Okay, people who clearly just want to be bothered, a push soul, waiting for their blind date, or the couple that looks like they need couple
Oh no.
maybe.
Oh no. That first one sounds like the funniest of the 3. You all sit down with a nervous
Right?
lich.
But at the same time, I want my soul up.
You all sit down with a nervous lich.
Hey, bro.
Hey bro, I'm Scott. Is this seat taken? Hi Scott. I'm Ernest the Avaricious, and that seat actually is being taken by my date. Okay, when's your date getting here? Any second now, I'm sure. My name is Mindy. We're set up by mutual friends to go on our first date today.
Aw, congrats, boo. How long have you been waiting for her to show up?
About 3 hours. Surely is a good explanation if she's on her way, right?
Would you just give me a second to talk to my friends privately?
Sure. Definitely not rude of you to sit at my table uninvited and exclude me from the conversation.
Man.
Guys, Uranus's date obviously isn't coming, and it's really bumming me out. We gotta help him.
Okay, we need a plan. Let's do a huddle about it. Wait, we're already doing a huddle. What ideas?
Prank Masters!
Don't worry, I've already got a plan. It's a wholesome prank time. We're gonna lie, but for nice reasons.
Yep.
Hey, Ernie, guess what? We're actually your date. All of us completely forgot to mention that until now.
You're all Mindy, but I thought... Actually, you know what? This must be... This must just be modern dating culture. I'm okay with this. This is fine. So, Mindy, tell me more about you. Why does your dating profile describe you as a 36-year-old woman and not multiple young adults? I'm sure you get asked that a lot.
Huh?
Oh, it's because, Amira, why is that again?
Because this is a game show. If you can
guessing that first one's gonna make you lose money. Hive mind? Oh no. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. You did say some strange things that we were chatting online. Like, I can't wait for you to meet the real me, all of me. Or one of my kinks is suppressing your free will and thoughts and bringing you into my collective. I think she might actually be a hive mind.
Yeah.
Kinky.
I mean, I kind of get it.
So, Mindy, what if our relationship gets more serious? Will I be expected to join the hive mind?
You do you, boo. Just because we give up any semblance of our identity and personal sparkle doesn't mean you have to too.
We stand a consent queen.
Yes.
No, I want to. I'm tired of being in charge of my own decisions. I spent 59 gold bars on Uber Eats last night. I'm a wreck. Please recruit me.
If you insist, all you gotta do is
We all just gotta
we
stare.
all just gotta stare deeply into each other's eyes for 3 hours without blinking. Go. I think I know what's happening. My brain wants to rewrite the words into the thing that makes the most sense to me.
I guess? It's not like this is something that doesn't happen to you often, darling.
Right. I know.
I've gotten used to it.
It happens a lot, but I'm realizing that it's just my brain trying to rewrite things or guess what is being written.
It's a symptom of dyslexia.
I don't have dyslexia though.
Do you not?
No.
I thought you said you did.
No. They tested me and they said that I have a learning disability, but not dyslexia, and that I have.
A learning disability?
Yeah, they said it was a behavioral problem for my learning disability.
Alright, well, we don't have to delve into that.
Yeah.
On
And then
stream.
it's depression, anxiety combined, and the mild ADHD.
You do it. You start to lose yourself in Polly Scott and Ernest's eyes. It's mesmerizing. So mesmerizing, in fact, that you forget to wonder how you're maintaining eye contact with 3 different people at once. Well, Oz has at least 6 eyes. Your sense of self is slipping away. You were once 4 separate beings, but slowly you become one. You are all Mindy. We are Mindy. Thanks for the fun date, you all say in unison as you leave. You lost 2 minds, 75% of your individuality, but at least you got 2 souls for cheering up Ernest. I think I get the first pick of the truck.
Just choose one thing. You can do it.
Welcome back to the rest stop. You're playing Prankmaster mode, therefore choosing a rest stop spot has become quite a bit more cutthroat. You can kick other players out of a selected spot by bidding prank dollars, but they can kick you out of later by bidding higher. The car is the only option. You don't need to bid prank dollars to visit, and you can host as many players as you want. Also, in this mode, everyone who visits the car will earn prank dollars. Whoever gets there first gets the most prank dollars. Finally, don't forget that at the end of every rest stop, your prank dares will resolve and each player gets new ones. Now go outbid your peers and ruin some friendships. How are you supposed to see 3? Oh, if you didn't beat it, I get it.
Let's chill.
This is going well. I'm okay.
Oh, why don't we try and see what happens if we talk to the scout? My friends are the best. I love cheering them on and all they do. Like Damien getting better at arson, or Vera getting better at crimes, Liam getting better at irony. I mean, you know I love sports, so I can tell you, cheerleaders are one of the best things about them. Think about it. There are people out there who do everything they can just to make sure your morale is high. It's pretty cool when you think of it that way. Yes, it brings me so much happiness that a while ago I started wondering, why aren't there cheerleaders for everything else?
Oh!
So I decided to become the cheerleader of everything else for my friend. If they can feel a similar joy to the one I feel during a sports game, that's the best, bro. That's very kind of you, Scott. Yeah, but sometimes I realize I'm cheering for fun for things that aren't super nice, like the stuff I just mentioned, arson, crimes, irony. I think irony's just fine, actually. So I decided to try to cheer for my friends when they're doing stuff that's nice.
Awesome, bro.
I cheer for Vera to win at eating salads, and for Damien with his makeup stuff, and for Liam becoming better at, you know, Liam stuff. Hope that maybe that way they can focus on doing those nicer things instead of the not so nice ones. Maybe. My grandma says that sometimes we focus so much on being the best that we forget to be better. I love that my friends are happy because they're becoming the best, but I'd love it even better if they felt happy about becoming better. Does that make sense? Makes a lot of sense, yeah. Yeah, I think so. My friends may not know it, but secretly I'm always cheering for them to be better. You sit for a while looking at the stars. Who'd have known Scott was so insightful?
Huh. Where to go now?
Calculester. Every turn you lose magic and randomly gain either money, mine, or hype, or what's Calculester do? Every turn you'll gain +1 of your lowest stat and lose 1 of your highest. You invite Hope to join your road trip.
Can't see any better offers in my future. I guess I'll ride with you.
I wanted that in there.
Come on. Remember your driving lessons.
See, it was it. I got it.
Let's do this.
Well, you meant one.
Yeah. Mine's the entire trip.
You're probably gonna get more.
Leave it to me.
So trinkets. I don't know where to get trinkets. Week 2.
My time to shine.
Also means the next one. 100%.
Yeah.
Finally,
What? Why is the car stopped? You're driving along with Hope riding shotgun when you glimpse something strange and unidentifiable off in the distance.
whoa, what is that? We have to pull over and see.
Yep, that seems totally reasonable. You'll all get out of the car and walk a bit to find 3 old men bathing each other in an antique wash tub. Hey, can someone pass the soap? What? Speak up!
Oh my god, these old men must be the Oracle. There are 3 wise seers who can answer our questions about the future. What? No. As a real seer, I'm offended. And as a practitioner of common sense, I'm super offended. These guys aren't oracles at all. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, wise old dudes, are you seers who will answer any 3 questions we ask?
No. Ah, Sears, always speaking in riddles.
Shit, I just wasted one of our questions. We only have 2 more. Scott, you ask one.
Okay. Hey, Sear Bros, will there still be math in the future? Probably. Oh, nuts.
Well, since Hope is our spectacle Sally, that means you get to ask the 3rd question, Amira.
We're gonna look in the future. They can truly see you. Ask what it will be like to be an old person. Seek the Oracle's endless knowledge. Ask how many people fit in the tub. Oh god.
That isn't even fortune telling enough. That's just using logic to reach a plausible conclusion. There's no magic involved.
Oh, then that's what they must be missing. I'll give them some magic from the car so they can use their powers.
No!
2 magic into the tub. If it wasn't weird enough that monsters use magic to pour their cars, it apparently also doubles as bath salts. Oh no. Thanks, Sonny. That was kind of you. What were you asking about again? How many people fit in here? Well, in my long life, I've learned that the best answers are gained through experience. Let's find out how many you can fit together. No. Oh, group bath in the desert. I'm in. You, Polly, and Scott change into swimwear and get into the tub. Oh my god.
She changed so quickly. Man, who would have thought being in the middle of nowhere would be so relaxing?
Yep, life's full of simple. You learn to appreciate them when you get older. I don't remember what voice I did for that guy, so too bad.
Well, someone hasn't learned that yet, apparently. You talking about me? I'm not getting in a bath with you guys and 3 strange old men.
It's probably safe. But it's so nice, and you seem stressed, Hope. What's better for stress than a warm bath?
I think she's just being prideful because she doesn't want to admit that she's wrong about everything. It does look nice. Fine, I'll get it. But if you ever tell anybody about this, your only future will be one filled with pain. Yeah, whatever. Shut up and get in, girl.
Y'all spend a while in the bath, gaining +2 stamina from your relaxed muscles, and you learn that the tub can fit at least 7 people. The more you know. Wow, what a cute little village. All the inhabitants are adorable animals. There's Bartholomew the classy giraffe, Boston the buff bluebird, Bernard the shy capybara, and the other one. Can't wait to meet them all. What will you do? Oh, sorry.
Enter the tap hall and find yourself surrounded by the cutest little animals you ever did see.
Thank you, Mrs. Barnaby. We'll take your concerns about respawning beehives into account. Our next topic of discussion is, oh right, what to do about...
It sure is something.
Picky
keep holding spiders in jars in front of their house. How many spider jars are enough spider jars for that weirdo?
I get you, bro. I don't want to like make assumptions, but I don't think he likes me. Why do I feel like this morning I woke up before my daily run and found we're building an impenetrable brick wall around my house. Not cool, dude.
I feel like maybe it's Minecraft. Clearly something must be done about this strange chap. Does anyone have any suggestions? Or maybe it's Animal Crossing. That seems like taking things out of proportion, Miss Barnaby, but we won't rule it out until we find a better solution. I agree. Murder should never be ruled out as an option.
Oh, that's fucking scary. I don't like it glitching like that.
Ah, how long have you been
No,
standing here?
No.
2 weeks.
No.
Anyway, I just had one question. I'm going to be expanding my bug collection this weekend.
No.
Does anyone mind if I search in your attics for leggy friends?
Oh God, please don't. No. Fuck it. I'm not holding this window forward. Yes, please get rid of it.
Oh no,
Get rid of it
look
quickly.
beneath the
I know,
paper.
I've seen it. Oh my God. No.
Turns
no,
out
no.
error is just Monica. There must be some non-violent solution to this conflict. How could you broker accomplish so that a compromise so that and the others, the villagers can express? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Is this yours? It is yours.
Yeah, this is mine. And why do I get the Monica like one?
You did this to yourself, ma'am.
I hate Monica. Okay, all problems can be solved with my efficiency bureaucracy. Establish systems through the town hall bulletin board. Any creepy activity will be notified 3 days in advance. Become Era's patron and turn them into renowned artists so people don't see them as creepy, but charming.
You're gaining soul.
Yeah, I feel like this one will lose money. This one,
Mind, because bureaucracy.
I can.
Lame.
That's the solution we're going with. Bureaucracy is as boring as fuck. Can't we do something cooler and more fun to watch, like a purge night?
Nah, bro, I think your idea is super nice. Very boring, maybe, but nice. Guess your plan doesn't get you any points in the hype category, but hey, it's officially a better solution than murder. Yeah, that makes sense that hype bites it. I'm fine with hype biting it.
Over the next
Next.
few days, the bulletin board system helps keep the peace among the villagers.
Hi, gentlemen. I just put up some creepiness awareness bulletins just so you know. To all neighbors, in 3 days I will release all the spiders from my collection to capture them once again and feel the thrill of the hunt. Consider not leaving your houses and keeping most of your orifices covered just in case. Well, I guess it's time to clean out the anti-bug bunker. See you fellas in a week. To all neighbors, in 3 days you may happen to hear strange noises that are uncannily similar to a newborn baby's cry, but slightly off. Do not be alarmed. I am extremely alarmed. No bother, that's precisely the sort of thing I bought this noise-canceling gramophone for.
To all neighbors are compelled to advise everyone that in 3 days you should avoid looking directly into the sky from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. for safety reasons. Okay, guess it's gonna be the trim kind of week.
Turns out, it's much more bearable when given proper forewarning. You gain 3 soul for helping the village. Yo, what the hell, dude? I see souls winning now. My turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
We're definitely gonna lose money from this.
Yeah.
Flashing lights, rolling dice, people sobbing as their life's fortunes are
License
gambled
to
away.
squirt.
No doubt about it, you're at a casino. Gambling is risky and reckless, but so is going on a road trip with Pauline Scott, so whatever.
The question is, now that you're here, what will you play? Oh god.
Forbidden games.
You enter the casino ready to make some sweet money.
Yes, I love casinos. The land of random chance, impulsive decisions, and drinking. Everything's coming up, Paul. Everything's coming up, Paulie.
Hey, you're the expert here, bro. What game should we play?
That's a hard question. There's roulette, slots, craps, poker, and poker too.
Electric Boogaloo?
Horse racing, sail racing, watch drunk guy. Which drunk guy will make it into the bathroom first? Racing.
Psst, this is Mr. Stranger Dark Code. If you're looking for a real gambling thrill, have you ever tried the Forbidden Games?
Well, I've never heard of it. What are the forbidden games?
No, you're pronouncing it wrong. It's The forbidden games. The pregnant pause is important.
We're in. We totally love doing shady shit that requires a specific pronunciation.
The stranger leads you to the back of the casino where a bouncer stands next to a curtain. He does a strange gesture and the bouncer pulls the curtain aside. You're led down a dark hallway. Then you pass the kitchen. Then you pass what appears to be an illegal boxing ring filled with brawny fighters. Then you pass a room filled with people in cages. They're all sobbing, "Never make a deal with the small green creature with tentacles." Noodles. You pass another kitchen, dude. Then another dark hallway. Then another illegal boxing ring. But it's in a kitchen and the boxers are wearing chef hats. Here we are, says the stranger at the final room. Welcome to the Forbidden Games.
Wow, this place is really dim, dusty, and smells like bad decisions. Awesome!
The Forbidden... Oh, sorry. The Forbidden Games room is filled with tables around which sketchy, scarred-up people sit, playing inscrutable card games and flashing knives. This doesn't seem safe, but it was a long walk to get here and you need a breather before you go back, so you might as well pick something to play. It's an extremely strange table where they play a game that seems to be riddled with obscure rules and little sense. The Lenny gambling table, where people gamble obscene amounts of money on all kinds of things around this random dude Lenny's life. Let's go. Surrounding the table are several screens, all broadcasting different locales where one guy, Lenny, seems to frequently visit. There are cameras at a park, in a metro station, in a diner, in an office cubicle, in a bedroom, in a bathroom.
This seems really invasive, but hey, I came here to gamble, not question anybody's morals. $5 says Lenny's late for work.
Lenny's alarm clock goes off, but he sleeps through it, and he's over an hour late. Point to Polly. Lenny's getting a sandwich for lunch now, says the croupier. Do I hear any bets that he'll put ketchup on the sandwich? Whoever will accidentally put the ketchup on his penis instead. Smooth. Lenny puts mustard on his sandwich to everyone's chagrin, but you get it now. The riskier, less likely the event you bet on, the bigger the payout is if that happens. Someone wins $1,500 on a winning bet that Lenny will lose his job. Another gets $20,000 betting that he'll sell his gaming console to pay his rent. Sick of you, Lenny, Lenny's husband says on screen. You have no drive, no ambition. I want a divorce. This just got interesting. Oh, yeah.
This just got interesting. I'll put money down on Lenny's ex-husband getting custody of the dog.
No, not Captain Woof Woof. He doesn't deserve to grow up in a broken home.
Why is he pointing at me?
Because you're the one who's supposed to be Polly. If risky bets are what pays, and you got one. You bet that Lenny will find love again and turn out okay. Watch Lenny lose his house, his money, and even Captain Wolf Wolf in the divorce. He goes to the park to eat a sad hot dog.
So today is the day you tried ketchup, you fucker.
You watch Lenny drop his hot dog on himself, smearing ketchup over his last good suit, and burst into tears. Then a tall man with an elegant mustache offers Lenny a silk hanky. Thought you might need this, he says. Handsome. The person who bet on Lenny finding love again wins, says a croupier. Hooray, you won the Forbidden Game! You won the Forbidden Games. With +3 soul, the least likely outcome of them all. Bang, we got all this.
Hold on to your seats.
Wedding. Or secluded village. That looks like some Attack on Titan stuff.
This one?
It's not the wedding sky. It's the wedding party. Wedding. The union of two or more soulmates, pledging life and love to each other for the rest of their days. If you believe in that true love stuff, if not, at least weddings are a fun place to get dressed fancy and get drunk. I can't
Free
speak. Cool.
rice. Woo!
They're also fun to crash, which is what you're doing now.
She looks so cute.
We might see an actual drawing. So what do you want to do? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Talk to the runaway bride. Catch the bridal bouquet. Definitely lose soul. You might lose soul for bridal bouquet and runaway bride, I'm betting. Each have your own approach to sneaking into the wedding. Polly phases through the wall. You use your trusty plot armor to get into whatever wacky situation you want. Scott wears a lampshade and pretends to be furniture in the back of the room. You're pretty sure security just doesn't have the heart to throw him out. You watch the ceremony. It's normal and boring until the preacher says, if anyone objects to this union, speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh my lord.
She looks so dropped out. Oh, I want to make this dress.
Show me the rest.
I want to make this fucking dress.
Show me the rest of this outfit. Come on.
Ooh, them's breaking words. I object.
What? Why? Who even are you?
I'm typing just pup.
Pussin' Poppin' Pippin Dop. Oh. Pussin' Poppin' Pippin. Pussin' Poppin' Dippin' I think.
Professional wedding objector. Crowd spotting a doomed couple and these newlyweds really take the cake.
I object too. I'm a lamp and I don't think it's fair that furniture can't legally marry.
I'm gonna keep objecting until this injustice is fixed. Object, object, object.
Scott, no!
God, this is a wedding, not a courtroom. It's not the same kind of abduction.
Who's Scott? I'm not gonna stop objecting until a household object's love is recognized in a court of law. Object, object.
Oh no, he's too into character. Amir, can you distract everyone with an abduction while I snap him out of it?
Pressure's on now. Why do you object to this union? How far will you go with this prank?
Marriage was a scam, you know it is.
Everything for 1K.
Yopambar has been out of line for like an hour. Can you continue the ceremony with the pressing problem is resolved? Beware, that is not your...
His sudden goatee isn't a bold-fashioned statement, but an undeniable proof of evil. You really think I'm evil just because I grew a goatee? The groom says. I just thought it looked nice. Goatees are due for a comeback, you know.
Huh.
Fair enough. But what about your sinister eye patch? Does that mean you're evil? Wow. So now everyone who wears an eye patch has to be evil. Do you realize how effed up you sound? It's true that the evidence is circumstantial, says the best man, but it's worth noting that the groom's parents did have twin boys, Richard and Evil Richard.
Huh?
Whoa, really? That's pretty indicting there. Indicating then.
Indicting.
Indicting?
Yeah.
Then are you actually evil, Richard?
Fine, you caught me, the groom says. But maybe if my parents hadn't named me Evil Richard, I wouldn't have felt the need to be evil. Nature versus nurture, people. Wait, so you're really an evil twin? The other groom asks. That's so crazy. I'm an evil twin too. I stabbed my twin brother and came here planning to disrupt the whole ceremony, but I guess I don't have to do that anymore. Really? Small world, Evil Richard laughs. I smothered Richard with a pillow to be here. I guess great evil minds think alike, my dear. Oh, love wins. The best man frowns. Someone should maybe go call the police.
Don't spoil the tender moment.
Your dumb prank ended up uniting an evil power couple in unholy matrimony. You lose 4 souls? No. You gain 3 hype and even 1 mind for cracking the case of the secret evil twins.
Aren't we going too fast?
I'm sorry. I didn't know it would take so long.
You must be the only idiot driving into the city. Let's go. Hey, that's what Coach always says before a match. What does that mean? Burning buildings, screaming people, and eardrum shattering roars. There's no question about it. A kaiju is attacking this city. I'm not sure why you decided to visit a city, obviously experiencing a deadly event, but then again, I don't know why I even expect logic from you anymore. Nevertheless, you now need to protect yourself from death by giant reptile. What do you do? Dude. Evacuate the city. You wisely decide today isn't the day to play the hero. Better to take the more practical approach and help people escape the kaiju. No problem.
Everyone, get your butts out of the city now. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a fucking enormous kaiju here to kill you.
Great. Have some near my boy. Don't tell me you kids have fallen
Not
for it too.
cool.
Fallen for what? Did someone do a prank on us and I didn't notice? We'll get the suckers next time. It's not a prank, you moron. It's a conspiracy. The government only wants you to believe there's a kaiju destroying our town and eating our loved ones. It's obviously a nationwide cover-up for all the radioactive chemicals they put in vaccines these days. You sheep will need to open your... Oh, God, and they're anti-vaxxers, of course. Besides, the threat of kaijus is overblown, says a man in a fedora. The leftist media is abusing kaiju panic to push out an agenda. You need to get your facts from a real news source, like my podcast, where I report on every thought I've ever had about what women's arms should look like.
Oz, these people suck. Are you sure we can't just let the kaiju eat them?
It's tempting, but you already decided to be the bigger person today. You just need to find a force stronger than common sense to drive these citizens out. Gentrify the city.
Generify.
Nope, gentrify.
Gentrify?
If this is gonna be money because I'm building something. Gentrify. You get down to business opening an overpriced hipster business. You buy up some foreclosed houses and turn them into Whole Foods. Then you open a 15-floor froyo restaurant in the old glue factory. You unemploy thousands, but all those glue tubes are perfect for dispensing expensive toppings.
Oz, check it out. Scott and I opened a healing crystal store chain. We are just reselling all the rubble from
Wow.
the buildings that the kaiju destroyed.
Hey,
Yeah, and I've been digging in the rubble and finding a lot of cool jewelry and money and stuff people left for me to find. We can sell that stuff too. Soon, the only people who can still afford to live here are either very wealthy or undead, aka the only people that aren't being affected by the enraged kaiju. You save the population from the physical kaiju, but you also introduce them to the greater metaphorical kaiju of poverty and homelessness. It's a double-edged sword, and it makes you shed a tear that you dry with a $1,000 bill you made selling dumb hipster shiny rocks.
We did good today, Gay. I've been thinking we really need to go back on the road. I kind of love all the success we found
I agree. I like living in the city. It's fun when you have all the money and run a business based on digging expensive stuff out of the dirt.
True.
Sorry.
Maybe it's time we grow up a little. I could give up hiking and partying for a life as a big city girl. I can't think of any reason why not.
Then you watch the kaiju's enormous foot come down and demolish all your businesses in one seismic stomp.
Oh, duh. I completely forgot about that whole thing.
Later.
Oh well, back in the car, everyone.
No, my soul!
I thought money was gonna go there, no problem.
Well, at least we balanced our money, but the soul's
Let's
taking
chill.
2 huge hits.
Just choose one thing.
Alright,
You can do it.
Go talk to Scarlet.
Okay, I need 5 minutes.
His grandma. My grandma's the best. She took care of me when my cousins were and my cousins when my parents left. She's tough as nails. I imagine raising a whole wolf pack by herself. We have other relatives too, but she's like the glue that keeps everyone together. Like, she cooks gigantic, delicious meals to feed us all. One of my faves is pasta with pesto. Impressive pasta dish. The keys to it is her secret sauce. It's green. True mystery, you could say. She's also super wise, bro. She has lots of super clever sayings and proverbs she shares with us. Stuff like, don't judge a book by its cover, or Scott, stop putting those tennis balls in your mouth. They're not edible. Much wisdom. She's the one who taught me that it's okay if I am not a very smart man, as long as I try to be a very good boy. She stays smarter. Says smarter bravery. Smarts are braver or flashy and all, but kindness is what
I'm
really
the
matters.
best boy.
I always try to be a good boy, so Grandma's proud of me.
I agree.
She most certainly is, Scott. Thanks. You do sit in comfortable silence, looking at the stars.
So many choices.
Vera. Oh, okay, for 1 week, every turn you'll gain mind and lose hype. For 1 week, every turn you'll gain money and lose soul. Mind is at 11. We lose hype. Hype is high, but we don't. Like, hype is something we already did. Check our destinations. Where does Vera need to go? Money? No. Soul. But if she's with us, we lose soul.
Yeah. We also need to bond with her.
Your choice. Hope left the party. You invite Vera to join your road trip.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Guess I'll come, but this had better be worth my precious time.
Vera always has some schemes going on. She brings us some extra for the trip, but better not ask too many questions. Next week, every turn you'll gain money and lose 1 soul. So we need to make it so that we gain more
Sure thing.
hype. You're up to 2 hitchhikers?
Aren't we going too fast?
These wheels are on fire.
Any resources below 3. That's risky.
Just because, like, I already have 2 things that require me to do it at the rest stop.
Okay, I kind of want to. Okay. If we have Vera, I kind of want to do soul. But, like, that's going to be hard with her.
She's only gonna take 1
Wherever I go,
Every turn.
it'll be a blast.
every turn.
Every turn. Your dare wants you to go up there at the regular motel. Without a known resource, yep.
Kaiju, more like I do.
I get it! After a long, exhausting day of sitting in a car, you're ready to turn in for the night.
Ugh,
Time to choose which mundane activity to do before you sleep. Surely Polly and Scott will find a way to make it weird. No way you're going to bed on an empty stomach. You decide to order some pizza. Trouble is, none of you know any of the local restaurants around here. Best way to get pizza is to call and order it. We could call a random number to see if there's pizza.
Scott, the odds of calling a random phone number and actually being a pizza restaurant are super low.
Great
So
plan.
let's have a bunch of not random numbers to increase our chances.
Get it twisted. Beep boop beep. Hello, is this a pizza place? Okay, that sounds close enough. We'd like 1 large sausage and pepperoni with stuffed crust, thanks.
Ah,
Oh, wow. We
There's no
actually
way.
got a pizza place on first try.
There's no way.
What do you think are the chances of getting another pizza place on the second try?
I think we have good odds, like 5 out of 3 at least.
Jesus Christ. Let's find out.
Polly does so. Good thing it was just a motel landline. 30 minutes later, there's not one but two knocks at the door. I'm here to deliver one hot steaming sausage to Scott Howell, says the naked guy with a pizza box on his crotch. Let's make that crust extra stuffed, big boy. Got the pizza here for Polly guys, says the shady guy in a trench coat. Nice pseudonym, by the way. Let's make this quick. Oh boy, what a fun problem. We have two pizzas but can only afford one.
Amira, you're gonna make a decision on some shit. Which pizza should be taken?
We kind of want to get boost soul a little bit because it's going to lose some every turn apparently, so. You let the naked guy inside. He immediately sits on Scott's lap. Whoa, what are you doing, pizza bro? Delivering your pizza, of course. You want me to feed it to you, big boy? Sure, man, this is really thorough delivery. Scott does not get pizza. What he gets is a stripper giving him a lap dance to a trap remix of the Italian national anthem. Nice dance, but you haven't given me a pizza yet. When is that going to happen? Oh, you mean you want more? Maybe you want a side of delicious fries. Yeah, I guess I could go for some fries. Stripper opens the door and another stripper walks in wearing French fry nipple tassels. What the
Ooh, kinky.
Ooh, you know, I think I'm bringing fries actually. You can bring that right over here, dude.
You never eat, Polly. What's going on?
Well, Scott, I expertly deduced these people aren't pizza delivery people. They're strippers. They deliver lap dances.
Oh, that would explain why they're really good at stripping, but really bad at delivering food. Strippers give you a full contact delivery. You lose 3 stamina, but you're because you're still hungry, but you gain 3 hype.
I've got some cash to spare.
Let's
Just
do this.
don't ask where it came from.
Terrifying statements. Thank you, Vera. Don't want to go there. Magic scan.
I'm sorry. I screwed your plans.
I want Soul because Vera's in the team, but we're gonna throw her out anyway, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I guess we do hype then.
So how many weeks is this? 3?
We're on week 2.
So that means I have one more chance to get a hitchhiker?
No, the road trip ends when we get one of these above 25.
Oh, okay.
Behold the world's biggest potato, so large, so starchy, so rustic. So ripe for the creation of the world's largest plate of french fries. There's plenty to do besides stare at this agricultural marvel. What do you do? Mind? Stamina. You and your friends are admiring this agricultural giant when you announce your intent to benefit from the potato. Benefit? No idea what that means, but if it has fit in it, it must be a good thing, right?
You betcha, Scott. It means we're gonna make some sweet profit off this potato. Let's pretend to be tour guides and make funny stuff up about the potato.
No.
Let's do
Sounds
it.
fun. Who are we gonna prank? Oh, the mighty potato, a wonderful tuber, second only to the yam. Yams get first place because they go great with marshmallows.
So school and camp. Right?
They're both from. He's a counselor and a coach. She's in charge of the camp, if I recall correctly.
I personally dislike how they cook these things in so many ways. Mashed, pureed, grilled, baked. Can't you just stick to one thing and be good at it? I miss the good old days when people just shoved things with good raw potatoes in their mouths and shit.
Well, I guess it's a potato-potato situation, isn't it?
It isn't.
Howdy.
Hi, Coach. Hi, Camp Director Miss Weaving. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, not much. Just enjoying one of the only weeks of my life when I don't have to hear a boy call me camp director. So we're volunteer tour guides for the big potato. I'm getting an internship credit for it. I was thinking about majoring in French fries in college.
That's great, kiddo. Never stop setting goals for yourself.
Want to hear a cool potato fact? A potato this size could have stopped the Irish famine. Well, maybe not stopped, but it could have at least slowed it down a bit.
Oh!
Here's one. Potatoes only grow on the ground, except for this one, I guess, since it's above ground. That's what makes the big potato so special.
Mr. Ho, has it occurred to you that perhaps they simply dug the potato out of the ground so you can see it?
Holy crap. Okay, Oz, I'm passing you the ball while Scott hits the bench. Give me a real slam dunk of a potato fact. Although potatoes may seem rare, they're secretly hidden in a lot of common foods, such as fish are not made of potato. Vodka is made of potatoes, therefore if you eat enough potatoes, you'll get very drunk. Little known fact, potatoes scare alligators, now you can purchase them. I know that was going to be a soul dip.
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that. I admit that I'm not much of a vodka connoisseur, though. I'll have a cocktail at spooky academy faculty holiday parties, but not much else. Who knew I could streamline the process by just eating potato?
Don't buy into it, Kyle.
Jesus Christ.
I think this fun fact is just a hip prank these kids want to play on their elders for shame.
Look at her freaking.
Right?
Really? You just told me the other day that you don't eat potatoes much. Are you 100% certain that this fun fact was in fact false?
I admit I can't speak from this experience on this subject.
Then you shouldn't be so confident about something you've never tried. Most of life's lessons have to be learned by dribbling a mile in the rival team's court.
Fine, if you want to eat a bunch of potatoes in an attempt to get drunk, be my guest. I'm going to see if the gift shop carries novelty forearm t-shirts in size medium.
When swimming leaves, you, Scott, and Polly go to the adjacent diner with Coach and watch him eat an obscene amount of potatoes. Oh, I feel something. It's been so long since I've actually been drunk. I shouldn't overdo it. I think this old tiger has had enough potatoes for one day. Say, kids, I'd rather you not tell the school about this. It's not a great look for me to be imbibing alcohol in front of my students. Just between us, here's a bag of potato chips. Just remember to consume potatoes responsibly and don't drive afterwards. Enjoy your youth. No! You lose 3 soul for tricking Coach into thinking he's drunk, yet you conversely gain 3 hype for tricking Coach into thinking he's drunk. Cool. We're gonna die because of our soul.
Fine. I'll lend you
Stop,
some
Vera,
time.
please. You're killing us. She's killing us. We need soul.
Are we there yet?
We're all gonna die, dog. You know, for a vacation, this road trip has been surprisingly stressful. A spa sounds like the perfect thing to help you relax before you get to your final destination. The question is, how do you want to chill out? Digital detox takes what's blue. No stats. Well, you gain mind. You lose hype. We can afford to lose the hype. Definitely, we can afford to lose the hype.
I'm gonna do this one.
All right.
No stats will change.
On your way to the springs, you run into the most regrammable Reaper you've ever seen. It's Milo! Milo! And if you're just tuning into the live stream now, you'll see that I'm about to have an adorable meet cute with my friends. Say hi, chat.
Milo signing off.
I'm signing off now to enjoy an organic gram-free moment with them. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for my live tweet of the experience. Bye!
Hi, Milo.
Hello, darlings. What brings you to the spa?
Howdy.
Hi, Milo. Milo. We're on a road trip vacation. It turns out vacationing can be really stressful when you almost die a lot, so we're taking a mini spa vacation on the way.
You know what's funny is that it's because we've heard it pronounced both ways.
That's generally how it's pronounced, but because Milo is based off Latinay culture, it's probably more pronounced with the Spanish or the
Which makes sense because I read that and I immediately went Milo, Atlantis.
How fun! I'm on my way to the hot springs for some de-stressing myself. Care to join me? Assuming you don't feel weird about being naked together.
Sure, nudity doesn't have to be erotic. Let's get wet platonically.
Dan, a wholesome queen. Amazing! This is just what I needed. Yesterday was such a busy work day.
He's pointed apart.
Their nails also changed. How so? A group of friends made a bet to see who could stick their head inside a tiger's mouth for 1 whole minute. Spoiler alert, no one could.
Classic.
Classic. That's how I died.
We've heard that before. Are they okay though? No, Scott. I'm a Reaper. They're, let's just say, not okay. Oh.
I love their facial expressions submitting. Yes, they're okay.
Freaking Polly too. Well, I hope they get better soon.
Subject change.
Yeah, sure. So, Scott, how have the sports been lately? Like, have the sports people scored many points? Yeah, they scored so many. Ah, that's great news.
Those sports people always scoring points. Such rascals.
Hashtag
Ah,
blessed.
this is so nice.
Fuck yeah.
Bros.
Hey, have you bros ever wondered if it's smart to split your passion between 2 things?
What do you mean?
Excuse me. Well, I have this friend. His name is Scott, but like with 3 T's, okay? Okay. Scott has 2 things he really likes. He has this interest in the thing that's not astronomy, astrology. But for the longest time, he's also been very passionate about whatever the opposite of sports is. Chess!
Right.
Sometimes he thinks that by getting into one of the things he likes, he's missing the opportunity to get really good at the other thing. He told me so. Shouldn't he choose one and focus on being the best at it?
It's okay, Scott.
Look, life isn't about getting good at things. It's about doing things you enjoy. Maybe along the way you happen to also get good at things that happen. That's just a happy bonus.
Polly's on point as usual. Scott with 3 T's shouldn't worry about this. Shouldn't focus on one thing, but on doing all the things that bring him joy. That way, at the end of the day, he'll look back and will be happy to have lived a life filled with not one, but many things he liked. Believe me, I've seen lots of people at the end of the road. If anything, they more often regret the things they didn't get to do.
Yeah, Scott with 3 T's should explore life with no regrets. Today he likes chess. Tomorrow he likes astrology. The next day is chess again, and later, who knows?
Oh, that sounds like super good advice.
I'm sure Scott with 3 T's will do just fine.
Yeah, he sounds like a great guy. I could spend the rest of my afterlife in here.
Right?
Oh, Milo, Polly,
Yes, Scott.
I need to come clean. Scott's with 3 T's is real. It's me the whole time, but about sports and astronomy.
Yeah, I had a hunch that was the case.
Sorry I lied to you.
It's okay, buddy. You're a good boy.
The goodest of boys.
Oh, thanks.
I'm the best boy.
Not the voice line.
Fuck, this is so nice.
And so you spend the rest of the day doing exactly nothing. It is, in fact, very nice.
I've got some cash to spare.
I can do this.
Just don't ask where it came from.
Stop! You're killing us!
She'll be gone soon.
She's killing. I just clicked the Final Frontier. Oops. Oh, rockets!
Don't rock it till you try it.
I don't get it. It said, am I right?
Am I right? Yes, okay.
Like most people, you wanted to go space when you were a kid. Then you heard about how much math was involved and decided that wasn't for you.
Two,
Now's your chance to indulge your inner space cadet. What do you do? Not that. Sneak past security, open a bag of astronaut food, and settle in to watch the show.
Awesome, bro.
This is so cool. I can't believe we're gonna watch a real rocket launch. We sure are, Scotty, and you know what every rocket launch needs, right? A rocket? No, a prank! A rocket launch is probably the worst time to play a prank, actually. And that, Oz, is while you're still just a prank master's intern. In order to be a true master's with a Z, you gotta see the potential pranks in every scenario, even a rocket launch. Right! And the perfect prank for a rocket launch is something involving a whoopee cushion, maybe? Nah, the perfect prank would be to set up a cardboard cutout of the moon and launch the rocket there instead. The old switcheroo. Okay, do we have enough cardboard to do that? No, sadly we use all of it to make that cardboard skyline of Detroit for our Liam thinks he's going to Detroit prank. Yikes, dog. Totally worth it, though. What do we do? Oh, she's here, but she's not reading.
We make our intern think of a prank, obviously. What should we do, Oz?
Days later, the rocket touches down on an alien planet far away. The aliens watch as 200 corgis exit the rocket, wearing four-legged astronaut suits. How do we address the alien situation? The planet's emperor asks at the next advisor meeting. Have the invaders explain why they're here. They're here to declare war, says one advisor. We must slaughter the furry bastards. They keep chewing up furniture, digging up our buried dead, and urinating everywhere to claim all our territory. Act soon, Emperor, or we'll become their slaves. That's not a war declaration, says another advisor. These are just cultural norms on the aliens' home planets. These invaders know only love, friendship, and head pats. They're here to usher us into an era of peace. Well, give them whatever they want, says the Emperor. I've fallen in love with their cute faces and little legs, if only we knew their demands. Just then the meeting doors open. It's Fluffbutt, the invader's ambassador. Cue a chorus of "aww" from the aliens. Fluffbutt jumps into the Emperor's lap and lets him pet his belly. The Emperor notices the note tied around his neck and reads it. It says, "Dear aliens, you're welcome for the dogs. Please wire $1 million alien dollars to our shared prank fund in thanks. We also accept tips and super juicy alien secrets. We won't tell anyone, promise. XOXO, the prank masters." With a Z!
Polly, listen.
Polly, listen. I just got a call from the bank saying someone deposited 1 million Glore Pals into our prank account, which is worth 3 money.
Noise. I just got a highly classified alien telegram. It says, vacate this planet before the year ends if you want to live.
But what? Haha, wacky. You. Oh, we're dead.
Fine, I'll lend you
We are
some.
dead. Go big and go home. Something's wrong. You lose the last shred of your souls and can't finish the road trip. You're all given a cosmic trial to defend your character before you're punished with eternal torment. You all spend the trial yelling "objection" and calling wacky surprise witnesses that only bring comic relief. It's as fun as it is ineffective. You are all cursed forever.
I'm sorry.
The soul really bit it, man. I don't know what happened there. we've been losing soul like non-stop in the last 4 turns.
Says that you lost 13 soul.
Yeah, and you lost. You had an overall
Plus 1.
+1, but you somehow lost a ton before. Like you lost 4 or 5, I think. New outcomes, yes. No new good ending. No new ending there. Well, unfortunately, that's gonna end today's stream. I hope you folks had a good time. I know I did. We might be doing this again sometime in the future. Ada said in between every RPG we play, which makes sense. So yeah. So next week we'll be playing Tales of Grace's F again, continuing where we left off during Extra Life. And tomorrow I'll be playing Dragon Age 2 times. Once at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, another at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully we get some real progress. It's a long game by the looks of it, so it is what it is. Yeah, but yeah, if you haven't already, consider following if you like what you saw tonight. Ada exists, I exist, we both exist together in the same house, but only on stream once a week.
Don't forget to check out the merch store.
Yes, there's a merch store that I can summon by clicking merch. It's got t-shirts, mugs, puzzles, etc. Very fun. I think I've got everything except the puzzle. Anyway, we're done here, so peace out and have a good one, folks. Just gonna mute